Game night!
Game night!
Game night!
Hey, everybody. We, it's just some amazing stuff. Dave is in town today, so I'll start with him. He's in our house. We've sterilized the workstation that he's at, and he's got good internet and actually involved. We got Candace with us today, first time on Game Night in a while. And we've got Deborah, who's available. She's going to be on all three of our streams during Virtual Gaming Con.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. And then we got Scott over there. He was just streaming for almost 4 hours, so he's already worn out.
Wow.
I'm good. I'm ready. I'm good.
And Nikki's been streaming too. She streamed this morning at 10. She showed Quetzal, a game from Gigamic. Did the demos of that twice now. She's going to do that some more. Yep. And then she's also been demoing 2 card games from Studio H.
Hagakuri and Oriflamme.
Oriflamme, there you go. So we've all been super busy. It's a lot of events here. But it's exciting. We the main stage here that we're on today, you can watch us on Twitch, but we're also on the main stage at BoardGameGeek.com/live. We've been cycling through shows all day long since Tuesday night, is that correct?
Tuesday at midnight.
Yeah, midnight we had Loozapalooza streamed. The first event of the entire convention was Loozapalooza live streaming the Railroad Dice, one of the colors, I think. I know that they're doing it again on Sunday, I believe. But they've been doing it midnight every night. Tomorrow morning we have Tabletop Minion, Adam Smasher or Adam Loper. He's going to be showing how to start painting your minis for games.
Which is cool.
It's really cool.
And he's doing something that isn't 40K.
Right.
So
He's specifically targeting board games so that the board gamers can start pinning all those unpainted minis in their collections.
Right.
And he's doing
We need
2
your mic on.
days.
We need your mic on, Nikki.
Oh, she's muted. She always.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so
I'm not.
she's not muted.
I am.
Oh, you know what? Your pack's not on over here. I'm sorry, Nikki. And then.
It's not game night.
Oh yeah, we gotta have something.
Well, it's not a game. So.
And we have tomorrow night, or tonight is the Brothers. Is it tonight? Oh no, it's tomorrow night. The Brothers Murph are going to do their game show. This Quiz is Broken. And then Derek is going to be doing his live stream event for Rock Band that he's been working hard on.
I can't wait for that.
I know, I want to see what he's done with that.
So
And then there's been lots of publishers showing things and demoing games. We had 9 a.m. this morning, we had in Germany, at 7 a.m. our time, had Heidelbar from their studio all working together in a open space with no doors.
I'm in trouble.
Well, it was obvious, and they were all they were streaming and playing Spicy, and I didn't have Tabletop Simulator on my computer so I could play along with them, but Spicy's a lot of fun. But there's been a lot of that. T was on today showing a bunch of Haba games, which was fantastic. They had 2 hours, I think, of showing stuff, and went through a bunch of things.
Went through
new versions of. There was.
I want to watch that after the fact because I only saw the beginning.
There's a new Dragon's Breath, Funkelschatz, that's has some of the same stuff going on, but it's different, which I didn't. I mean, I'm basically doing technical sports, so I didn't really get to watch that
You
too
are
much.
fading away for some reason in the sound.
I'm fading away in the sound?
Yeah.
Did I mute myself? No.
sound okay to me.
No, I think Derek was adjusting levels. I
I was too loud.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
You were a little hot.
Away.
And but we do have some fun things. Nikki, today we actually set up specifically. We've been wanting to do it, but we set up for Nikki's live stream. We have if you can see a little blue triangle over there. That is a blue screen thing that we can actually do. It's on Nikki's shot there.
Oh, Nikki's shot. Oh yeah, the blue triangle.
And we can drop the cards and map elements so people can see it up close. And it's in the center of the screen. It's pretty neato. Unfortunately, we chose blue, which is, according to Rado, is the best color because it's the least. Green is way more used in cards. Of course, this set is, as you can see, lots of blue and purple. So there'll be lots of empty spots on.
There might be some green screen fail.
Yeah, put Velma over there.
Go and switch over to that. Nikki's going to show you Velma there. Oh, there you go. It's on top.
That's perfect.
Isn't that cool?
It's perfect.
That's so cool.
It's perfect. It's great.
Technology, you guys.
Yeah, I know. It's everybody's learning from each other, but Scott actually has been doing it on his live streams.
Rado inspired me.
Yes.
And he was inspired by someone else, so it's been making
Uh-oh, Scooby, come on,
Sorry,
Scooby.
puppy.
Let's like get the game started
Yeah.
already.
He's like, you guys are boring. Let's play this game. But yeah, there's lots and lots of stuff to do. You can still sign up for Virtual
there's
Gaming
still time.
Con
Good boy.
at BoardGameGeek.com/VGC that will link you to the things. We're using tabletop events for all of the scheduling of the events. There's tons of gaming going on. People are free.
Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
There's lots of gaming going on. Nikki actually has brought people in just waiting to play games into some of her demonstrations. And it's all that is powered through Discord. So we do have the Discord for VGC. We'll probably end up starting to use Discord more for Board Game Geek in general because people keep asking if we have that. And now that we're kind of thrown into the middle of the lake without a swimming suit and fins, we're really learning how to use everything. So anyway, I think we're going to get started. Dave is going to show us, he's going to actually teach a little bit here. He grabbed the Read Me First manual and he's going to get us started.
Hey,
Well,
Dave.
luckily there's not
been a
too much
long
to
time.
teach. It's
was
more
gonna
one of
do that.
those sort of dive-in things, but this is a co-op in which we are all playing all of the characters. No one is Velma, for example. We're going to all be essentially Velma. We're going to just make group decisions. And Lincoln has already set everything up. The game comes with a bunch of numbered map tiles, numbered cards, and numbered secret envelopes that you put stacked face down in numerical order. And we are going to, in fact, we're going to start essentially with map tile number 1. So go ahead and flip map tile number 1 now and place it face up on the table. Go ahead, actually put it over on the blue screen and see if that works.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, great.
Wow, it works.
So every room in the house is going to have stuff we can search. And we're going to start only with Velma. So Nikki, bring Velma over there as well. And the way
Go.
each of the characters has their own like giant book, okay, that has numbers in it. And when you get a 4-digit number, so Velma's numbers are 1000 through 1999. And the way you get those numbers is if you want Velma, her ability is research. See how it says research on Velma? If you want Velma to look, say, at that coffee table, you put her in front of that coffee table so that she makes the number 1201.
Oh, neat.
Ooh.
That's
like
fancy.
it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
We're so
if
easily pleased. I love it.
Yeah. So if we had Shaggy in the game, which we don't, we could have Shaggy explore that coffee table, and that would be 2201, right? Because he's
Well-
got a 2 in front of him.
He might disappear because he's got a blue background.
That's fine.
but-
Hey, but look at that. Velma's at his feet.
Okay.
Oh. Let's move Velma.
So
Like
you'll
other Shaggy.
notice if you move the room down a little bit, Nikki. No, over. I guess over. I'm blocking it with my image, and then
No, it
Velma's
ends up
blocking
going
it.
over you is what ends up happening.
So
He's
drag
talking about-
Velma
he's got-
down.
he's got- you can actually get rid of that little box, Dave. If on that
Yes.
window, there's a little rectangle with a slash through it. If you hit that, that little box will go away.
Well, here with this. I'll just move it over to the corner. Can you slide Velma down for me, please, in the foyer?
To the
All right.
foyer.
See that door? See that door that says 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, up.
Okay. That's
Oh, yeah.
a 3-digit number, which means we can't explore there yet. So in order to get through that door, probably one of those cards, it would not surprise me if it's the top one, but let's not look at it yet, will be a key. And that key will have a single number on it. And if that number were, say, a 6, we could then look up either 1611 or 1116. The first number always has to be one of the characters, but the individual card number, when we get them, can go on either side of the item.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay?
Will it be
Oh, interesting.
obvious what side they're supposed to go on?
I suspect it won't matter. I don't know that it will make a difference in the book because that would seem weird to me, but who knows?
Okay.
The rules encourage you to explore and do as much stuff as you want. We're playing essentially a a scoring system. We're trying to solve the mystery, but when we solve the mystery, we're going to have a scoring system based on how many Scooby snacks we've eaten. We start with 20 Scooby snacks, and we have to eat one when we want a hint, because we don't know how to solve something. When we look something up that doesn't exist, although I'm not sure why that would be the case, especially since the game encourages you to look stuff up all the time.
And everything.
Right. But that's essentially the scoring system. If we there are puzzles in the game that we're going to have to solve. Solving puzzles will perhaps ask us to remove cards, reveal cards, add map tiles, etc. It's possible that instructions will ask us to remove cards we haven't seen yet. All that means is that we solved a puzzle faster than the game expected us to. Here we go. When we try to get a puzzle and we enter the wrong code, then the book will instruct you to eat a Scooby snack. It's on page 8 of the rule book, which Lincoln has there, the read this first, where you essentially check off Scooby snacks. But if you want to just get 20 of something and keep it off to the side, or
you can check them off there, I guess.
Yep.
Interesting.
In any case,
I have a question, Dave.
We actually have those boards. They're not here.
What does the word at the bottom of that character mean? Because Velma had research on the bottom.
So each character has their own special ability. Velma's special ability is research. Shaggy's special ability is eating things.
Yeah,
of course.
Daphne's ability is to use. Scooby's ability is to smell. And Fred's ability is to investigate. Okay. So my suspicion is that we're going to pair those up with certain things, and maybe that's what they mean by, we're wasting time if we try to research
on it. Yeah.
Research a sandwich. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Although maybe in Scooby terms, Scooby and Shaggy terms, they do research a sandwich. And that might be important.
Yeah, right.
Probably do.
Right.
Probably so.
They smell some food.
The game, I'm sure, will explain this to us as we go, but suffice to say that characters can only be in rooms they're allowed to be in. I assume that will be made clear as we play.
Okay.
But that's really basically it, other than I think we're ready just to start. So I will read the opening start thing.
Okay.
And then we can
Get your
jump
French
in.
accent going.
Sure.
Deborah was talking about this. You did a good
Do you want to
job
do?
earlier.
Do you want to do the?
Oh yeah, the French accent.
All right, here we go.
My very bad accent.
It's a dark and stormy night, and the Mystery Incorporated gang has been driving across the country to their next destination when Scooby smells smoke. "Ruh-roh!" Scooby exclaims as the engines begin to overheat. Fred drives on and looks for a gas station, but all he can see is a creepy old mansion atop a hill off in the distance. With the engine light blinking, the Mystery Machine sputters to a halt. Despite Shaggy and Scooby's reservations, the gang exits their trusty van and heads off towards the mansion to find help. As they walk up the winding pathway, Shaggy and Scooby... Hang on, please.
Hold the wire.
Moving it over here. Shaggy and Scooby feel the hairs on their neck raise in fear.
Uh-oh.
Daphne bravely knocks on the door while Scooby and Shaggy cower behind Velma. Heavy footsteps approach, and the door creaks open to reveal a tall gentleman in a finely tailored suit. He scowls down at the troubled teens and says, "His lordship is not receiving guests. Please leave." Before he can shut the door, Daphne explains the gang's dilemma, and the man's demeanor softens. He introduces himself as Horatio, the loyal butler of Lord Fairmount. He invites them in, saying, "Lord Fairmount would never leave anyone in distress. Please accept our hospitality. It's the least we can do." Some of the household staff gather in the foyer to greet the Mystery Incorporated gang. Horatio introduces the gardener, Gloria Green, and Chef Chloe Leban. Chef Leban eyes Shaggy and Scooby suspiciously while brandishing a razor-sharp butcher knife. Mr. Benson must still be up to his elbows in grease, fixing Lord Fairmont's car, says Horatio. He can take a look at your van in the morning. Let me show you to the guest house. Suddenly, lightning flashes in the night sky, and the lights flicker on and off. Shaggy is so scared, he jumps right into Scooby's paws. Oh dear, says Horatio, full of worry. I hope that isn't a sign of the ghost returning. Eyes wide as saucers, Shaggy and Scooby stutter in unison. Ghost! Oui, states Chef Le Bon. This house, it is, how you say, haunted. Haunted? Shaggy and Scooby sputter in fear. Ms. Green nods, explaining, yes, the ghost of Lord Fairmount's long-dead wife, Lady Fairmount, has appeared, and we don't know how to get rid of her. Lord Fairmount left in fright last week. Just then, thunder crashes in the distance, and the lights go out again. Suddenly, a ghostly figure flickers in the distance. The sound of people stumbling about fills the room, and the ghost disappears into darkness. When the lights turn on again, only Velma remains in the foyer. Jinkies, she gasps.
Oh, no.
She tries to open the door to the outside so she can go back to the mystery machine, but it's locked tight. Well, that's perplexing. I have a sneaking suspicion that we won't be able to open that door until we solve this mystery.
Mystery.
Ah.
Room is
Dun,
broken.
dun,
And Velma, research what's going on in the house, find her friends, and solve the mystery, and escape from the haunted mansion! So, place map 1 on the table and add Velma to the foyer.
So that's what they
I was
mean
zooming in
about
over there. Well, we
Okay.
can do that.
characters not invited into rooms.
We can totally do that.
So far, correct.
So
Yeah.
the other, the one thing I'll say before we really get started, this is a spoiler episode. We
Spoiler
will
alert.
not be finishing.
Oh, yeah.
it. We will not finish it. We are only going to do half of it, if we even get that far, and because it is split into two. What do they call it?
2 parts.
Yeah, chapter 2, yes.
Chapters.
And if you really don't want to know what happens, I mean, I know there's varying things that happen, but the end result, I believe, is the same on all
okay.
of this stuff. So
This is a
roughly.
one-time playthrough type game.
Yeah. So just a word of warning. But yeah, I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fun in the other half after you've enjoyed our first half. If you want to stick around.
Yep.
Cool,
It plays
so-
in 2 chapters. You can play it in one sitting, or you can pause and return. There are directions at the end of chapter 1 on how to pack it up. And you're right, it says, the game may be reset to play again, but the story and the result will remain the same.
It
It actually says that in the rules.
The other thing
Okay.
is we may not be done with it, but we might. So we only have 2 hours, which is now an hour and 40 minutes left in this block on the main stage. At the end of
Jinkies!
this, we'll have we'll try to keep an eye on it. And if you want to continue and we're not quite done with this chapter, you can carry on over and watch us on the Board Game Geek TV channel on Twitch.
Okay.
If you're on the
If you're on
main
BGG,
stage
it'll
page.
switch channels
Yeah.
on you. But
Yeah, but if we're going to continue, and we'll try to remind you guys just before the hour at that point, an hour and 40 minutes or so. So what are we going to do? What's the first thing we should do?
I don't know. What do you want to look at first?
can we get a close-up on the map? Can we look
Yeah,
at
we
the
should-
map?
Yeah, Nikki can. We
We should research some things.
Yes, we should
Yeah, we have
see
to
what.
All right.
Just hope.
Well-
if anything's blue on the map, it means we won't be able to research it because it's
it's
invisible.
disappeared.
It's a ghost.
Cabinet.
Yep. I
Yeah,
like the
that
cabinet.
a jar cabinet. I like that.
1401. Candace, why don't you read that for us?
All right,
It's just
let's
begging
see.
to ask us.
Put it up there for us, Nikki.
All
The
right,
1401.
1401.
She's getting it balanced.
So you're
between
looking in
our
your Velma
radio.
book for 1401, right?
Yeah, I'm
Right.
looking in
Each
my
book is
Velma
the character.
book here.
Green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, luckily, the character books are all. Even if you couldn't read 1401 in Shaggy's book because all his
Yeah,
numbers
'cause
start
the
with a
numbers
2.
are different. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well done. Okay, here we go. Gingerly reaching out, Velma opens the door to an antique French armoire. She is relieved when nothing leaps out at her except a few dust bunnies. Reveal card 1.
Oh, reveal card 1.
I got some.
It's gonna have a big black hole in the center of it here
Mm-hmm.
because The
what
jacket is.
That's kind of cool.
Jacket.
First, show it over here so they can see what they're looking at, and
Yeah.
then
Looking
give it
at
a-
a
give it a
purple
roll.
jacket that's disappearing
do it
on the
over here,
blue
though.
screen.
Oh, okay.
so it's,
Oh, very purple.
Okay.
we picked blue. This game is
numbers.
not the right color for blue, but anyway.
There's a lot of green too.
Are the flashlights missing too? And the flashlights are missing.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
So there's a jacket. Is it?
Yeah.
Is that in focus?
jacket,
Barbell.
barbells.
Well,
Box.
I mean,
And a paper bag? Is that what
yeah.
I'm seeing? Okay.
I think it's
Just
a
keep
paper bag.
exploring.
It might be a box.
Gosh, there's.
well, no, the 401 is the cabinet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, the 401
Oh,
was.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so 601
Like
is like
title.
a pair
The
of shoes
shelf
or
or the
something?
or the jacket.
Oh, it's a
or-
shelf with stuff on top of it.
Jacket seems.
Let's pick one and
I
go
know,
for
the code,
it.
Yeah,
the
pick
code
one,
is
pick one.
that's
Jacket.
probably
We're gonna do them both, right? So just pick one and let's
Yeah.
do it.
All right,
Okay.
let's do the jacket.
Jacket.
Yeah, jacket.
Do you want me to keep
There's always
reading, or
keys.
somebody
And
else?
there's
will
always
take it?
keys in jacket. Keep
No,
going, keep
Candace,
Yeah,
you are
can
now
be,
Velma, whether you
Okay.
like it or not.
You can be Velma.
No, my least favorite. All right, Velma finds a purple jacket made of princely material, but it's old and musty
Princely.
now.
it's
Yeah,
Prince.
Prince
It's purple.
purple
It is
and
pr-
it's
It's a purple.
princely.
It's princely purple, of course.
The new adjective there. Velma takes the jacket off the hanger and shakes it out, sending dust flying everywhere. Something flies out of the pocket as well. Reveal card 34.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Velma's eyes are missing. Her
I know,
glasses.
right? It's a little scary.
You
Wow.
put your hand under her eyes.
What was the number again, Candace?
Card 34.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Let's see what it is. What flies out of the princely jacket?
Key.
Oh, it's all purple.
Yeah, it's
Yay.
gonna be just the
Purple
key.
key.
So
But won't that look amazing?
yeah.
Ooh, it is cool. Look at that.
Oh, the card is just.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
The whole card is purple, so just
Yeah,
the
for
key
sure.
is there.
Because
It
it's
is
on the
the card.
purple jacket,
Sure.
the
Yeah.
prince jacket, the
prince jacket.
prince's princely jacket.
All right, so we found the key.
That
Yeah.
may be
So
all we
if
need
I
to get
remember
out.
There we
this.
go. Should we? Do we want to check
Dave's-
the other one just to be complete? 'Cause
We
I
might
like
as
to
well
see
check
all
everything,
things.
right?
Yeah.
Well, we know that Scott wants to
I
see
love to see
everything.
every corner and nook of
Yes.
mansions like this.
Okay.
I would agree.
1601.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
16.
That looks too heavy to store safely in an armoire, says Velma with concern. Reveal card 46.
What? The key? Did we get the right thing there?
We're not doing the key. We're doing the
Oh, yeah, we're doing the
barbells.
shelf.
Yeah, we're,
yeah.
we're checking the
shelf.
bag or whatever.
What's the card number again, Candace? I'm sorry.
46. No worries.
46.
2 hours later, we leave the closet.
Yes, exactly. As
I
we've
checked
inspected everything.
everything.
If you watch
for-
us
the
doing,
foyer.
if you watch us doing Escape Tales,
Yes. We
Scott,
see every card.
Scott wants to see everything, and it definitely it's got a blue background, a brown background, so we can probably see it. There's the barbell.
Dumbbell.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, dumbbell.
Cool. All right, so we have that.
Okay. So we could use it
I
for
like it.
something, maybe.
We could use it on something
Yeah,
else.
Probably to smash something.
Throw it
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Or
It's
weight
Heavy.
something
I would
down.
assume it's
That's a
heavy,
smasher.
and we use it to smash something.
Is that the same?
It might interest Fred though, right? He might be like, "Hey, I can work out."
So I have a question. Would you could you put a number in front of that and have
No,
something
because it
to
needs
read?
to be 4 digits.
You can only look up 4-digit codes.
Okay.
4 digits.
But so
They
if we
could-
wanted
they
to have
combine it
like
with a
Velma
character.
use the key on door 11, we would look up 1111.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we
Or
wanna look-
1111.
Right.
Depending on where you place the key.
Whoops. So we'll put the key with our stuff.
Can we smash the
Okay.
table first? Just kidding.
We cannot smash the table
Oh, we
because
can't?
that would be
Only
a
research
5-digit
is-
code.
Oh, I see. Only the 2-digit codes are open to doing things, right? Okay.
So
Correct.
that
So
301
far,
Already on that
door.
table.
Yeah,
There's
301
one
door.
door.
You
I
I'm
would
curious about the
agree.
301 door because it's probably not locked.
Yeah, or
Let's
the key
check the
might open
301
that.
door.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
So, but again, then that would be a
Alright.
5-digit number.
Right,
Does
right.
somebody
It's
else
alright.
want
yeah,
to
Right.
it's too big of a number,
Right.
right?
I can do one if you
Yeah,
want.
so I think
Yeah,
it
read something,
looks
Scott.
All
like
right.
it would be
So where are we going?
Oh,
so
1301.
I'll let.
1301.
We're going to that door. The door on the east. I like that they
thought
put
you
the little
couldn't
compass
read
at the top
those.
of the page.
Yeah.
You can.
1301. It's a door made of thick, dark oak. Drat, it's locked. Velma says, trying the handle. Curious, she says, squinting at the door behind her thick glasses. There's something weird about this door, but I can't quite see it from this angle. Reveal card 32.
What about the key? Can we use the key?
No, because
Not
that would be
yet.
a 5-digit code.
Okay.
We're going to use the key on that 11 door,
Was
I'm
it
pretty
32,
sure.
Scott,
Yeah.
you said?
It was 30. It was 32.
Okay. Hey, it shows the door. Exciting door. I'll put it over there.
It's a door.
It's a door.
Oh, cool.
That's
Wait,
it.
but look at
Ooh,
it.
Oh.
unless it's a puzzle.
But it has. Does it have a
The stuff on here?
Put it. Can
Okay,
you put it
let's
on
zoom
the,
it in.
on
Yeah,
the,
we're going to zoom it in.
yeah,
I can move the map up there.
Or put it on. Yeah.
Nikki's ghostly hand. Ooh.
Oh, there's definitely something weird about it.
I think that's just art.
That was just right.
Maybe. We might have
Yeah.
to. We might have to look at this door from the other side when we get around to the other
or
room,
with a
maybe?
different
Oh,
character.
maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Different character.
Ah,
Get the
Or something.
That's
Maybe a
kind of
different
we
character.
have to find the other characters.
We should try to eat the door or smell the door.
We might get hungry. I don't know if we have the Scooby snacks with us, but
Well, there appears to be food
Yeah, we have
on
20.
the tables.
oh, there's food.
All right.
All
I think
right.
we move on, right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's move on.
So the table.
Can we look? We got to look at the
and
table,
the
right?
door.
Well, it
I would
appears
think
that
so.
there's some snacks there if you're hungry.
I'll do one more of these.
Okay.
I've got more important things to do than fill my tummy, but Shaggy would love these candies. Sorry,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Candles.
candles.
my bad glasses. These are cool. They're groovy, man. Candies.
All right.
Thanks, Velma. Concerned for her lost companions. Reveal card 27.
Oh, I assume card 27 will be the candies.
You go for it.
This, Gator Dave, this
Yeah.
game is made for me because I want to see everything, and it doesn't penalize me for that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
27?
So, 27.
Well, all games that start like this, you have to kind of look at everything to begin with anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candy dish.
Yeah.
Hello.
Peppermint starbursts.
Okay.
Yep.
It's all
All right.
cracked.
Cool.
So,
All right.
It is cracked.
if and when we ever
It's a
get,
cracked
if
dish.
and when we find Shaggy.
Shaggy.
The
Yeah.
sugar low.
All right,
Okay,
shall we
great.
leave?
Don't eat the candles.
1-1.
1, 1,
See,
1,
there's a
1.
piece of paper there too.
Well, we couldn't get
Let's
it.
do it. All right. Who wants to do this one?
1111.
Okay. Technically, we're using
you
the
put
key
the
as
key-
well, Nikki.
You put the key next to it, right?
Where do
Ah.
oh, like just boom?
Do you
wanna
want to
read
put
that,
the key in the
Nikki?
front? I guess it doesn't matter.
Key.
In this case, it doesn't matter, but
Yeah, it's all ones.
Right.
So
But if the numbers were
Right.
different.
111.
1111.
yeah.
1.
This one? Foyer.
it's just
Yep.
yep.
Velma tries the key in the door to the north. Okay. To the north, and it opens. Velma hears muffled voices, but she can't see a soul as she peeks into the room. Attach map tile 2 to the north of the foyer.
Oh, okay, cool.
Remove card 34 from play.
So we use
So
the
this
key.
is out.
We use the key. Yeah.
Only
one time
wedged
use.
into the door.
I guess so.
So there you go. Add that to that. Hey, it's a lot
To
of blue
the
and
north,
purple. It'll be
which
good.
is this way.
Well, we could
So
we
now
could
we're
switch
gonna
switch
be
the overhead
blocking
and zoom in
people, I
if we wanted
guess.
to.
What?
Ooh.
Oh, that's so
that.
cool.
Just get rid of it.
Oh, there's so much
No,
stuff
it's
there.
okay. It's good. We can see it.
Put it off
It's
camera.
It's,
Yeah, that's
it's
good.
spooky.
So,
Oh, I like it.
doo-doo.
There's
Yeah.
like a room we
Enter
can't get
the
to yet.
room. It is the music room.
Oh, we can't
Love it.
go there now, Dave? Or
We
can
can't go to
Oh,
the
there.
bathroom. There's no way to get in.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the door's on
bathroom.
the
We
other
can go to the
side.
music room.
Yeah.
I just like that the bathroom is revealed, even though we don't have any access to it. That's
Get
very
in
to
there.
it.
Interesting.
We
Hope
just
you don't
we can
have to
hear the
go.
water through the pipes in the wall.
Yeah, exactly. How does she know that it's a bathroom?
Did we try?
We know
did
it's a
try the other door in that foyer, right?
Well, the
Right.
other door is on the
Next to
east.
it.
It doesn't touch that room.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
saying that to get to the bathroom, it looks almost like there's no doors in the music room except the one we're going through. So we'll have
I'm
to
gonna
go
guess-
all the way around, probably.
We're gonna find something.
I'm
to
gonna
do through
guess-
that other door in this room.
I'm going to
Something
guess a
that's gonna
future
happen.
map tile is going to overlay on that. That's what I'm going to
That's
guess.
interesting.
You're right. You're right.
We'll see.
Or we could just throw the barbell through the window.
That's
There you go. That's
Well, there's no
that's a
two-digit
D&D
codes here,
kind
right?
of solution.
There's no two. That's
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
gonna
we
be-
could
Correct.
do that.
All right.
All
Look
right.
at something. Somebody look at something.
Somebody
Alright.
look at something.
Music, a piano, a window. We could
You're
look out
gonna-
the window.
You're gonna read, Deborah. Which one do you want to look at?
Oh, I'm gonna read? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's move the other.
I like the idea of looking out the window, so that's 12,
Alright.
12.
12-12. 1-2, 1-2.
Okay.
okay.
An oddly shaped window looks out into the front yard. Says Velma, contemplating the view. What's that on the ground? She ponders. Reveal card 41.
41. Okay, it is the window with the big C.
Oh,
The big C.
what?
We'll turn it towards the rotate it so that
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh, look
weird.
at that.
that's weird.
Like a
Rotate
hedge,
it.
like a
Rotate
hedge
it.
cutting.
Oh,
or
it's like
something.
a hedge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All
the
right.
sky is clear above.
Don't know what it means,
I
but
don't know.
Sky is clear. Woohoo!
Yes.
interesting.
All right.
We can see through.
Oh.
See two cards when she
There's
said
know.
Velma looking through,
There's Velma back there.
peeking
That's
through.
her reflection in the window.
Look at- It's now the haunted mansion. Yeah, it is her
Sky,
reflection.
sky right.
The hedges look like it's like a maze or something out
maze.
Yeah,
there.
it does
That's
look like a
amazing.
hedge.
I know.
Yeah, it does.
Hedge maze.
Maybe that's the end game.
That
That'd
could be in our
exciting.
future. Yeah, no kidding. End of The Shining.
Okay.
All right.
So we have
I guess we can't
Frozen in the hedge maze.
interact with
All
this,
right.
right? So we have to
Nope,
move
it
along.
is it.
No, that's
Yeah,
it.
nothing to do with it.
Because we can't even get outside yet.
Okay,
so.
let's reveal the map again.
Can I do the piano?
piano? Go
Sure.
for it.
What number is
Piano.
that?
11, 12.
1112.
1112.
1112.
Oh. The muffled sounds of a struggle are coming from a highly polished grand piano in the center of the room. Ghostly
Ooh.
moanings echo through the air. There's no such thing as ghosts, silly. Trust in science, Velma mutters to herself, shaking her head as she moves forward bravely. Like, let me out of here, the voice moans. Jenkins,
Yeah!
cries Velma. Shaggy, is that you? Yeah, it's me. This disembodied
Yay!
Yeah, it's me. I don't know, how does Shaggy's voice go? This disembodied voice replies, hauntingly. Where are you? Like, I think I'm inside the piano. When the lights went out, I found myself in this room. Then I saw the ghost of Lady Fairmont, but she didn't notice me. It was playing the piano. It played 3 loud notes, and the piano lid suddenly opened. So I hid inside to get away from it, but then like the lid shut, it was Slam City. Can you get me out of here, like pronto? Velma has no idea how to help Shaggy out, yet she knows she'll find clues that will be instrumental, in freeing him if
Ah.
she researches more. Reveal
Sweet.
card 22.
I thought Deborah was on the move trying to find the way into the bathroom there. And we lost
Aw.
She's back.
her. Okie dokie. Hey, look at that.
What did
There's
we
actually
get?
some stuff to interact with there. There's a blue something that's going to disappear. What is that that's invisible?
Cup? A tip
Oh, like
cup.
a-
I don't know.
Oh, an ashtray maybe?
Oh, an ashtray. maybe.
Hey,
Here, I'll play it.
so
There's a little.
Okay.
triangle, circle, square.
Yes, I see it. It's
Right.
very
Triangle, circle,
faint.
square. Yep, really faint.
Can I see the window? Can I see the window again?
Am I back?
Yeah, you're there, Deborah. Okay.
All right, okay.
I was teasing.
That
I
could
said,
be a
I
C.
said that you were trying to find the bathroom. You were like, I'm on the way. I'm going to find this bathroom somehow.
No, Banner wanted to go out and hang out with the other puppies, so I had to let him. Go
It's
play.
okay. So there's two things there. There's a book, or maybe that's musical score or
Yep.
something.
Ooh, okay.
So that could be the C. Could be the circle because a C is a piano note.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Let me see the.
But we have to probably look at that book.
What is the?
So
is
the,
it an
the
apple?
thing that's invisible is like
I can't
we
tell,
either think
it's
it's like a
dark.
coffee cup or like or an ashtray.
Oh, that looks like a hole.
Yeah.
That is
Oh, it's a
hole.
hole.
Hey, and look at there's symbols on that keyboard. There's a triangle and a
Yeah.
square
Right.
and a circle.
Well, no,
That's
Yeah,
what we're
I
looking
think Dave has a point because that circle window had the C out of it, so it could be that the circle symbol.
It's just a guess. I don't know how to apply it yet. We have to open that book.
Yeah, we have to just
Yeah.
figure stuff out. All right.
So
Somebody
16,
wanna do
12.
that?
1612.
All right, I got it.
There's
Okay.
a hole in the
Hey,
ground.
someone-
Okay.
Yeah. is
Someone
there a hole
pointed
in the
out there's a
ground?
hole on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like a
interesting.
gopher hole or something. Gophers.
Ooh, interesting.
It's gophers or it's a miniature golf course.
Oh,
I like it.
Or
This is actually an amusement park that they didn't really realize.
So we're looking at this one.
1612. Who wants to
I got
read?
it. All right.
Okay. Go
This
for it.
of Lord Fairmont himself. Observe pages of a weather-beaten and leather-bound diary. 56, 57, 58, and 59.
56,
Woo!
57, 58, 59. Deborah, would
Four
you
cards.
refresh 56, 57, 58, 59? Would you refresh your browser? I think in the move there, it might have kind of had a little bit. So if you refresh the browser, it should reconnect you. And
You were cutting out
Yeah, you're cutting
a
out.
little.
Yeah,
All right,
Well,
I'm refreshing. I'm
Wow.
Refreshing.
Does it?
I like weather-beaten, leather-bound. That's like a tongue twister.
No.
weather beaten leather.
Weather-beaten, leather.
Weather-beaten, leather-bound.
Oh my goodness. What do we do with these?
Stuff so that,
We lay them out?
yeah, go
Okay,
ahead and
we've
move that.
got to look at these close up. So I am moving
Okay.
this
Do
and
one
putting
more.
them in
Zoom. Camera zoom them.
No, you can do them here one at a time.
Oh, overhead.
one at
Yeah,
a
yeah.
time.
Weather-beaten, leather-bound. Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
my
boy.
Ooh.
I knew
There's
I'd
more
need
to
my
this than I
journal.
thought there would be.
Are these one
Gotta be kidding me.
problem at a time, or should I put out the other clues here?
I don't know. Read what
Do
it
they all
says.
look like that, basically?
Is that
No.
lyrics? Or,
This
Yeah.
is
Music
the
and
little
lyrics.
ditty I heard in Mozambique while admiring their rare pottery. This melody sounds brilliant, accompanied by a didgeridoo. This throat-singing tune was about Inuit sculptures. I learned this
Wow.
from my guide while wearing a mask in the Mayan ruins. At the Forbidden City, I learned this song while drinking wine from a chalice. I remember dancing to this with the most beautiful Romanian woman who wore a crown. Boy.
Awesome.
Okay.
So this is his notebook. He makes notes of the music that
Yeah.
when he visits, the tunes he's hearing. That's
Right.
cool.
What's the next card look like?
What did you say
Okay.
again? What was the tongue twister? Leather
Weather-beaten leather.
Weather-beaten, leather-bound.
weather beaten, leather bound. Weather beaten, leather bound.
Okay, so 57 kind of plays into like what you just read there in the lyrics
Or the notes.
about traveling.
I've
And
traveled to
animals.
many countries and seen many animals. While I love all animals, there are few that are my favorite. Which three animals do I prefer? My favorite animals do not have horns. My favorite animals are not feline, dog person. My favorite animals do not have bushy tails.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Garanimals.
Not bunnies.
Next.
Next one.
Next card.
Garanimals.
Yeah.
Let me slide.
Slippity slide.
Wow.
Slide, slippity slide.
This is cool.
Okay. I need to remember that to get through the secret door, it needs to be activated by two people at the same time. One person has to investigate a specific book, and that person has to be in the right frame of mind. The other has to grab a specific item, and that person needs to know which three animals, but which. I'll have to remember to add some reminders in case my memory fails me.
Wow.
This is like his password guide.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And the last card.
Last one.
Wow.
Oh boy.
More.
Yeah, be careful.
Wow and more wow.
Wowsy,
Is that on
wowsy,
there?
woo, woo.
All right. I hid the pieces to the skeleton key in the piano and locked it up in there. There are 3 notes needed to open it up. Maybe I will put a sticker on the piano to remind me.
Uh-oh, so we gotta look for a sticker. Maybe
Oh, I
that's
think it's these.
I
the
think
symbols?
that's the
Symbols.
triangle,
The
circle,
sticker.
square.
Yeah, the
thing.
shapes.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Skeleton.
Okay.
It's so
Well, we don't have
mind-bending.
any idea what to do with any of this yet.
But the skeleton key is in the piano. Can we
Yes.
start using Shaggy now as a character?
No, he's not here
Nope.
yet.
Nope.
We have to
He is
reunite
locked.
with them. She's
Oh,
by
he's
herself.
locked inside
Okay.
the piano.
So looking at card 56 and 57.
Oh, maybe he is in the piano. That's good.
He is in the piano.
No,
or-
he is.
Yeah,
He is, but he's locked. We can't get
He's
him
locked
out.
inside it.
Ah.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so if you look at 56 and 57, I travel to many countries, right? So there's Mozambique. There's didgeridoo, I guess, could be
Australia.
It's Australia.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, Mayan ruins, Forbidden City, Romanian woman.
Romania.
Romania.
In Inuit sculptures.
And seen
Alaska,
many
maybe?
animals.
Ah. Hmm.
China. What was
I
the
mean, I'm
last
sure
one?
we could
Three
investigate
mermaid,
each of
mermaid.
those to learn more about them.
Do you want to read
maybe.
the comments?
So
Somebody's got an
there's-
Should we-
idea already of what to do.
Well, the first
Rusty-
card for what
Rusty's
it's
already
worth.
got something for us.
Rusty's got
He should be
something.
on the call.
Well, the first musical notes for what it's worth is GCF. I don't
Yep.
know if that means anything. The next one is CEG,
E, G,
right?
B, D, E,
Yep.
A, C, D, or A, C, E.
ACE. Okay, that's an actual word.
That
What
spells
was it?
something.
CAD is
And I
cat-
think
Oh, no, that's Rusty.
I like Dave's instinct that the C outside of the circular window means that C is the middle letter. So if we can
Well, it
find
doesn't have to be the middle letter. Because it's a
Could
circle.
be
I
one
see
of
what you're
the
saying.
letters.
because it's a circle. So if we find another object that's a triangle that has
I
a
think
letter
Rusty has the
associated
answer.
with
Oh,
it,
yeah,
we
yeah.
could find.
Rusty has it right.
Why do you think Rusty
Not
has it
necessarily because the
Because they
circle
were
is in the
just
middle.
talking about C in a circle.
Right.
So
Well, that would be
Except
ace.
That would be ace. I mean, that would be the better one.
Well,
Right?
hang on. The Forbidden City one has a C in the center as well. In
Yeah.
fact, the 188, 488, and 588 all have a C in the center.
Yeah,
So
are all options with C's in the center. But I think if we look at these other
maybe-
tables,
Yeah, let's
Go ahead.
explore the rest of the room, maybe.
that could be the 3 animals. I don't know. All right.
That's rad.
Well,
Or
I
maybe
think
if
we
we
play those.
maybe if we research. Sorry, I was gonna say maybe if we research
ahead.
the ones with the C in the middle, we could tell what animal he's trying to tell us about for his top 3
Okay.
animals.
oh yeah.
So you want to look at 1188?
Yeah.
I'll look at that one.
I think those stickers
Okay.
is how we open the piano to get the key. That doesn't.
Do we want to do that? Are we waiting? We're gonna go for
No,
it?
do it.
No, we
Okay.
can do it.
Sure.
Let's just do it.
Can't hurt.
1188 music room. Velma plays the 3 notes on the piano, but there's no effect. Maybe I should take a closer look at the instruments on the shelf. She thinks. Eat a Scooby snack.
He does,
Okay.
Scooby.
Okay, I'm gonna track it on my slate here because I don't actually have it on my
Got
diary
it.
and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just
So
gonna put
let's
an
look at
X.
the other instruments.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
the dead end. That's the dead end.
So
Yeah.
Scooby
We
snaps
That's
are
triangle
dead ends.
and square.
Yep.
I believe so.
Okie dokie.
All right.
That's
So
what
we
we're
want to
looking
look
at.
at.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's the room. Oh,
Which we have
here's
Jackie's,
the room again.
Jackie sent us those white erase boards. We have a big pile of them.
And there's
See,
a
like,
bun-
look.
There's instruments here and here, but look at the table.
Yep. There's a
Oh, it's a
triangle
trumpet.
and a square on the table.
But also the
I
table
like it.
itself.
Is an oval. Yeah.
The table is an oval.
Oh,
This
yes.
one is a square.
Let's do
Which one's a
312
triangle?
first.
Yeah,
Well,
so
there's
All
a
right.
triangle.
13, 12.
On this table.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
On that table.
Okay, I got 1312. Here we
Cool,
go.
cool.
What a curious assortment of instruments, thinks Velma as she looks at the contents of the top shelf in the northeast corner of the room. What do a triangle, a tambourine, and a xylophone have in common? Reveal card 44.
They all require
A
a banger thing.
yeah, a mallet of some sort.
Yes.
Top banger.
A banger thing.
They need bangers.
Well, they're all.
Yep, there you go. It's some color there.
Yeah, so it's A.
Oh,
Is the east to
Okay.
the west? Or...
so the triangle's an
gosh.
A. So we probably do want ace, right? Let me just look.
There's another hole there, guys.
Well, let's look at
No,
everything.
we need to. That's so terrible. So 488 is AC, and 588 is also AC.
So we
So if
have
we
to
don't
go
wanna
to the
lose
other
this-
table.
Yep. If we
Yeah.
don't want to lose a Scooby snack, we need to find the other letter.
doesn't
That's
cost
a
us
D
anything.
right there,
On
you
the
guys.
Well, there's
No,
a D.
Nikki, we need a square.
Oh,
See,
we
look
just
at the piano
finished
again.
squared.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
different
yeah.
shapes.
No. Look at that other table where there's a square item on the
Yes.
oval table.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's
What
do
was it?
So I think
14,
14,
12?
12.
14.
Those are some odd instruments, says Velma, looking at the table. On it sits a trumpet, a Romanian accordion, and maracas that might have accompanied Lord Fairmount home from an expedition to the Mayan ruins. Reveal card 45. I like that we got ahead of ourselves and lost a Scooby snack.
Yeah.
We had to do it once, at least.
Part of the-
Yeah, at least.
There you
E.
go.
So
So
that's
that's
an
E in the square.
E, A-C-E.
Okay.
Ace.
And
All
not
right,
only
let's look
that,
at
that
the
is
table.
the Mayan.
Wait, let's look at the other table.
That's also the Mayan ruins one, you guys.
Yeah. So 1488.
Okay, I'll
Oh,
look that up.
wait. Let's look at the other table first. No?
Okay.
Scott wants to look at the other table first.
Well, there's
No, we didn't go to
the-
50.
The music. 1512.
Oh, the music.
Oh, the music. We're gonna eat a Scooby
Go read
snack.
that
You know what it's going to be?
Oh, yeah.
I just care. I'll read it to you right now. There's a
Yeah.
music stand with a book on it. I can sight read music, but this might be useful for someone who can't, says Velma. It's just going to give
Oh.
us what the notes are. Reveal
Yeah.
card 35.
Well, that's good because I don't
So-
know.
No,
I
it makes
just don't
sense. You
remember
have to do
music.
it if you don't
Yeah.
know music.
Have to give it to them.
Yeah.
And we had some people that could read music notes.
Could
so it
read
was a
music,
fantastic
so-
thing right off the bat.
So done.
We had it.
There you go.
So here's how to read music.
Yep.
There we go.
Every good boy deserves fudge. Okay.
I knew it as every good boy does fine.
Wow, I never heard that before.
What did you what is
Deserve-
it?
I've only ever heard every good
Say,
boy does
every
fine.
good boy deserves fudge.
That
I
is
never
good.
heard that.
Oh, you never heard
before.
that? Okay. Yeah, that's
Because
That
it's
might
actually
help
does
me.
fine.
that was from my musical
my
training back in the day.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Serves
Every
fudge.
good boy does fine.
Okay, so we're gonna look up the ACE one. Which one was that? Was that
1588.
1488.
okay?
I've got it.
Do you want to read it, Nikki? Okay, go for
Go.
Okay. Velma plays the 3 notes on the piano. Suddenly, the lid flies up, and Shaggy springs forth
it.
with a whoop.
Yay!
Shaggy is revealed.
And it's like, like, being stuffed in that piano has made me
That's
hungry.
way better than me.
Yeah.
I've got candies for you. Give him 201.
Can I give
Yeah,
him 201?
Velma picks
Here, eat
3.
these.
Hang on, let her finish
Go.
reading.
Wait, it's not the...
Velma picks 3 tiny items off of Shaggy's shirt. What are these? She wonders. Like, I don't know, but I guess that's what was poking into my back the whole time, replies Shaggy, after long confinement. These look like parts of a schema.
Look like
So
part of a
into
what?
the music room.
A skeleton
A
key.
skeleton key.
That we wanted.
Remove 35 and 45. And then open envelope 1.
Ooh,
I
envelopes.
don't even see. Oh, there are these cards.
Add Shaggy to music room, which we did.
No,
Remove card
Yeah.
35 and 45.
we don't
And
have.
then open envelope.
We have 45.
Yeah, maybe we didn't get
Oh,
to
yes,
it.
35.
Okay, yeah,
That
it
was
was
the
the card.
musical
Yeah, the
notes.
musical notes.
Just 2 cards?
And then open envelope 1.
One.
Oh my gosh. Like, I get so giddy with these games, like the stupid.
I know.
Like, just like, oh, it's an open envelope.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Wow, there's goodies in here. Look at that.
Goodies. Oh, Tetris piece. We got Tetris pieces.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Did that come out of there too?
Yes.
Okay, so we got this.
You might want to put that in the center of the table
Okay.
because that is not visible.
It is
And move
gone.
those cards. You can do it.
A lot of
Move
purple
cards.
print
he's
stuff
done it for
going
us.
on.
There you go. So that's got the Tetris pieces.
Oh,
it's
and the
got
4
Tetris
Tetris
T,
pieces.
And then there's actually
Tetris Cell, the
pieces.
Tetris Spike. Yep.
Well, those were in the envelope.
Yes.
Okay.
Came in this,
Neat.
Came in this
Wow.
envelope.
Cool.
Secret envelope 1. Oh my god.
So, but they're pieces of a skeleton key, right?
Yeah. That's what he said in the diary. So we have to figure out the order for those, right? Somehow.
What?
Oh, I was thinking maybe the room back, but I don't know if there's more that we need to look at in that room. We kind of probably are done.
Can I get rid of the piano? Was that one we could?
No,
I think so,
it
because-
is.
No, it just said 35
Well, no, 'cause
and
Shaggy
45.
could look.
Okay.
But Shaggy can look at all this stuff too. What does Shaggy eat? He eats stuff, right?
Well, Shaggy eats.
Right.
We could feed him candy.
Yeah, I know. 201.
But my guess is that we'll make a 4-digit number out of those 4 pieces, and that will open that door.
Oh.
Well, the problem with that is
Yeah.
we can only create a 4-digit number by adding one of the characters in front of it. And
Oh, right.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
you're right.
if Lord, I've already forgot. I keep wanting to say Farquaad.
And Lord Fairmont.
Four-quad.
Lord
If-
Fairmont.
If Lord Fairmount's diary is any indication, right? We need 2 people
Right.
to do it at the same time.
Right.
I think we have to force feed
Okay,
Candy.
so we need more
Candies.
information.
We have to eat the candy.
Let's eat the candles. Yeah.
Candles.
Eat the candles.
Okay, so we
Force
feed the candles
force
to
feed
Shaggy.
the
What number
candles.
is that?
Let's do it.
So that is 202. So we would put Shaggy in front of that one.
You want
Or
to
201.
Okay.
So
Hang
I'm
on.
sorry, 201.
2201 or something?
2201.
Where's Shaggy?
I got him.
Oh, I don't have Shaggy.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I closed it by accident.
Oh. The foyer. What? Okay, I guess so. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, don't
No,
mind
because
if I do.
remember the candies are in the other room.
Right.
Yeah, the candies
There
are
you
sitting
go.
on the
I
table.
like this. Lincoln's gonna go for it.
Like, don't mind if I do. I can't do my Casey Kasem. All this hiding makes me hungry. Or Scott's
Pretty
favorite.
close.
Shaggy says, his stomach growling, the strawberry candies are delicious. I need water now. Lord Fairmont has great taste. I guess the little cracking voice is good.
Yeah.
What's on the bottom of the bowl? Remove card 27 from play. Reveal card 8. Like, what's on the bottom of the bowl?
There you go.
Deborah knows Matthew Lillard. We could have had him do that part.
Oh, Matthew. There, yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Dun dun.
Yeah, Shaggy.
Like, hey, Scoob!
Poor Derek's got to switch to
I
that.
know. Should we stop doing that? Should we stop
No,
doing
no, it's
the
okay.
balloon?
It's zoomed in. He'll get it. There we go.
Ta-da.
Oh.
It's a keyhole.
Tetris!
And the
It's a
Tetris
keyhole.
pieces.
Oh, and
It's a Tetris
Tetris.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta
All
fill
right.
that.
Start placing
Go
it
ahead.
in, Nikki P.
Can I start messing with it?
The blue one's going to be
What are
in
those
the
Yeah.
things at the bottom, though?
candies.
Those
Are
are
those? No, it's a set
letters.
of
Code.
Oh, I can't see that.
Like
There's a
Greek.
code with
Oh.
the
Phi
letters.
Sigma.
Sigma.
Yeah.
Phi Sigma Omega. Oh no, Psi is the last one. What's the first one? Phi?
I don't
No.
know.
Phi.
Phi Sigma
Alright.
Omega Psi.
Well, we'll get an order of numbers, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, the Tetris piece doesn't really fit, maybe, Nikki, I
Nope.
think. Unless,
no,
oh,
it's
hey,
great.
look.
We only
rotated
want a
it.
3-digit.
Yeah, but that doesn't
We
work.
only
Yeah.
want a
Rotated
3-digit
it.
number.
It
It has to
Okay,
be face up. So
I'm
Oh.
sure it does.
so that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But
That's
we've got
awesome.
this big long one too.
That is awesome. I love it.
Yep.
Oh, it would have worked. Look at
Well,
that.
keep looking though. There might be more
Come
to it.
on.
Shamo.
So which letter is 5?
There's gonna be one way that it works, right? I like that.
I would, maybe
And then that
keep
plus the S. That plus the S.
the letters.
The Tetris S, the
Is it-
Tetris T, and the
Is
Tetris
it P-E-Z?
L. No. Oh, you're right. That's not going to work, is it?
I don't know.
No, it won't.
Minute.
Maybe we need more
This
Tetris
is cool.
pieces. It
Does anybody know
needs to
what
be two L's.
which letter, Greek letter phi is?
Me, Phi, me. Wow,
Is
it's
phi
not
a
it.
P?
It's possible. It's possible we don't have enough of the pieces, but
That's right. That's what I'm thinking.
It's true.
Phi, sigma, omega, psi. Yeah.
I like it. I love it. My mind breaks when I see it put on a card and it's see-through, but I'm not seeing
In reality,
because it's blue.
right?
It goes to this, right? So it's,
Right.
It's so
Awesome.
weird. Yeah. it
What
doesn't
if
fit.
you
no.
What if you slide the 8 down?
Yep.
To the bottom?
And
No.
then put
Well,
the,
I was talking
Oh,
about
maybe.
where you had the. I was talking about where you had the bottom one before the 9, sitting the 8
Yep.
down and to the right, maybe.
So it's up against that corner. I think she's totally right.
Yeah, so it's up against the right corner and up.
Up
Up.
one.
Oh, yeah, up.
And
There you
like
go.
that.
And then bottom.
That'll do it.
Nope.
yeah.
No,
Oh yeah.
not
Flips.
quite.
Ah, that's fantastic.
Flipping.
So
What
close.
about
That's
shifting it- what about shifting it
fantastic.
the other way? Oh no, you can't.
No.
Quite
that
That's so great.
that way. That's
That's so fantastic. That's upside down. I have a feeling when we put the
I know.
pieces in, they're going to be the correct size.
sure. I
But
agree.
this won't work because that piece would have to be flipped. So
Well, unless Dave's right, and
Also-
there are more pieces.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's,
Also, I suspect
feel the
if the game is
envelope.
playing,
Only one of these.
if the game is playing fair, you're not going to have two numbers in the same column either.
Only one of
Yeah.
these is the skeleton key, right? Maybe. You think? Or you think you have to do all 4 of them together?
I think we're going to get a 3-digit number from
I
this,
agree.
right?
Okay, 3-digit number.
So that
Yeah.
6 has to be that way, Nikki, to be 6 if the game is playing fair.
There you go. That's an
Okay.
option.
Okay.
It's nice.
You could do that. Yes,
There.
that, and then the green one will
There you
fit.
go.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hooray, Nikki P.
Boom.
6
Okay.
That's right.
But what's the order? We have to order them
Yeah, I don't
properly
like it.
because of the Greek
Well,
letters.
or it connects to the Greek letters. So
That
the
might give-
circle with a line through it is 8. The jagged E, there's, and then there's the horseshoe, and then I don't know Greek letters. Those are my fancy
It-
words for it.
Phi,
And
sigma,
then the
omega,
pickaxe
psi.
is not pickaxe, the
So
American
you're not-
Letters map-
Gothic.
The trident.
Greek letters map to
Yes, the
America
trident.
to
Pitchfork.
English letters, right?
Okay, guys, we're not going to be expected to know that, though. So
Okay. So you want to keep looking
Yeah.
for a Greek alphabet?
maybe. I mean, I like that this fits, but I hate that the 8 is sideways.
I know. But
Yeah.
that
I
might
know,
be a
and there's
tricksy
4
thing that
Greek
they would
letters
do.
and there's 4 numbers, and we're not using.
Well, they're
Well,
can
we
only fit
want
3
a
pieces in
3-digit
there.
number,
I
right?
know,
Ideally.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think what that's showing us is that you would go, the 8 would be the phi, the 9 would be the 6 would be the sigma,
Yeah.
and the 7 would be the epsilon. Is that what you said?
Trident.
Pitchfork.
Hey, this is going to be a dumb question, but was 701 was just the number for the candy bowl, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so.
What?
Yes, it was.
2.
In the foyer, I can't see the foyer anymore.
Oh wait, no, it isn't. It's
It's
201.
201.
So let's look up.
Okay.
Can we look up something 701?
Yeah, why not?
Well, should
I guess
she-
let Velma do it.
have
Velma?
No, let Velma do it.
Investigate.
Okay.
Research.
Yeah.
1701?
You want to do
So
that
you
one?
wanna do
1701.
that one.
Do that one, Candace.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
1701.
gonna help us.
All right. Here we go.
We got excited
Velma
by
noticed-
Tetris pieces.
Yeah.
Velma notices a strange pattern with odd symbols at the bottom of the bowl. I wonder if I could fit some of the pieces of the skeleton key in the pattern so that no more than one number is in a column, Velma asked, confident that she is up to the task.
All right, so we're on the right track.
That's right. We're
Yeah.
right.
That's it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Boo.
That's it.
We already did that part.
One number in a column.
Can we have Shaggy eat the candy?
Oh, he already
He
did.
did.
Or can
That's
eat-
why.
But
how we
Shaggy could
found-
go there again, right? To
Oh,
do 2701. Can we
2701?
try it? Can we try it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no penalty. In theory, there's no penalty for that.
Could be a Scooby snack.
Could be a Scooby snack.
I will read
It
it.
could
All
be.
right,
Well, the
I'll
Scooby
read
snacks,
it.
I think,
I'll
are
read
only
it.
if you answer a
It's
puzzle
I'll read
wrong.
it. Okay, go for it.
What is it? 2701.
Yep.
Yeah.
More candy. That
Like, have you already eaten all the candy that was in the bowl? Says Shaggy. Okay.
That's it.
I just wanted to try it. I just wanted to try it.
Scott.
So,
Everything.
if this is it,
It's
should we
awesome that
try
they wrote
1867 then and just see what happens?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a Scooby snack if we get it wrong.
But here's the deal. Oh,
I imagine.
Dave, do you know the Greek alphabet?
Well, I know Omega is last, so
Yeah. Omega's last, but there's no
so
Omega.
and there's
Yeah.
no number in that column. And I know that
You
the
want-
numbers that we use for the characters have to go first. There's no other way these pieces
Want to
fit.
try it? Let's try it.
Okay,
I think we
try
should
it.
just
We
try
just
it.
might lose a snack.
Well, we
Okay,
should
so it's
absolutely, we should absolutely have
19,
Velma do
18
it.
of them?
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
I got it.
6, 7?
Shaggy, eat the pieces.
Candace has got it.
I got
Okay.
it. I got it. Click. Velma uses the key and opens the door
Ah!
to Lord Fairmount's library. As
Yay!
the door open, the floor
Oh,
beneath
no.
her feet falls away and Velma disappears from view. Remove
Oh,
Velma
no.
from the
That's her.
Oh my God.
Go
Trap
and then
door.
go to entry
We killed Velma.
5001.
I'll get to
5001.
entry 5001. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Entry
Is that a
5001.
just a generic book?
So what happened? No,
kill
that's
her?
That's the Fred book.
It's Fred.
5001. With the door unlocked, Fred rushes out of the library, just in time to see Shaggy attempting to pry open a trap door in the floor. I'm glad to see you, Fred, says Shaggy. Velma, disappeared in the thin air. Fred tries opening and closing the door again, but the trap door remains shut. Maybe the butler could help us find Velma, Fred says, trying to calm Shaggy down. Let's go talk to him. All right, here we go. Attach map 3 to the east of the foyer. So we opened that door, I guess.
There you go, Nicky P.
Oh, it's the oak door.
We opened that door with the skeleton key, I guess. Add Fred to the library
And Shaggy.
and Shaggy. Remove cards 8, 32, and 59.
Oh, his pants.
I know.
Yeah.
Pantsless. I'm sorry.
And then
Cards.
remove cards 8, 32, and 59. And then
32.
reveal card 24.
Oh, 8 is the candy bowl.
This is.
I'm
clever.
with you, Scott. These kind of games are just fun.
This is clever.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'm very much enjoying this.
Well, whoever first came up with that numbered system of cards that you also is it unlock where you use the two numbers together
combinations
to,
together, yeah.
to try an
Unlock it.
object on a thing. Yeah, it's such a neat system. Or
So-
rather, it's such a neat system.
Yeah.
Oh, scary guy.
He's also invisible too. He's got a lot of blue and purple.
He's ghostly.
Ratio.
He's got a candle.
Ghostly. He's the butler that
right,
answered
well-
the door, right?
We should have Fred eat the
Yep.
candle.
Eat the candle.
I mean,
Oh, eat the
Scooby.
candle.
No, don't eat the candle. Was it
Shaggy.
5? I'm gonna read 5, 4, 2, 3.
Okay.
So you're putting Fred on the butler?
Yeah.
No, not
Okay.
So to speak.
Because Shaggy will ask for food.
Bad news. Cat love 9.
What?
Hey there, Horatio, says Fred.
PG.
Do you know where the trapdoor in the foyer leads to? Velma has disappeared. Ah, fret not. Fret not, young Master Fred. Your friend will likely show up in the game room. Might I remind you to be careful of touching anything? His lordship is very peculiar. I mean, particular. Horatio stammers. He doesn't much like it when things are moved about. Why, just today at mealtime, Ms. Green switched seats with Mr. Benson. Can you imagine if Lord Fairmont had been present? That would have never happened, says Horatio firmly. Have you seen any of our other friends since the lights went out? Says Fred. Well, if the ghost of Lady Fairmount has chased them into the gallery, they'll have to find the secret lever to get out. And even I don't know where that is. His lordship was always writing clues down to help him remember how to get around the strange house he built, replies Horatio. Please try not to make a mess, because someone is responsible for cleaning up after everyone else around here. Even with a ghost haunting the manor, there's always work to be done, sighs Horatio.
Okay.
All right.
I
guess we have
don't
to
want to
start.
do this, but if you're to put Shaggy with Horatio, would he ask him for food?
I don't know. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do
I don't
it.
have that book, so someone read it.
Our friend.
I've got it.
Okay.
2423.
Well, actually, Lincoln do it because you can do the voice.
I'm not that good.
I don't know.
There's-
Scott was getting compliments
read
for
it,
his
man.
shaggy
There's
voice.
there's text. There's text here.
Okay, I'll try.
First, there's text.
Like I'm famished, says Shaggy. Do you have anything to eat? Horatio, my good man. Ask Chef Le Bon, replies Horatio. Though I'm sure she will want to busy her. I'm not sure she'll want to busy herself making a gourmet meal for you.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm famished.
He just he's complaining about eating too many candies. What's going on?
Well, at least he didn't eat a Scooby snack. That's all I want to know. I just want to find out.
Okay.
Eat.
He should have said, "Here, have the candle.
Yeah, have the candle.
Have the candle."
Yeah.
Okay. So what should we look at here?
What do we got? What else we got?
We're in the
Clear
library.
this off so you can see
Yep.
more of what's going on. There's nothing on that one wall. I mean, there's no numbers. So there's another
There's another
golf.
hole. Yeah, that's a miniature golf.
There's
Yeah.
holes everywhere. There's holes everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
Or-
the
or
haunted miniature
billiards.
golf course.
I like it.
Well, the desk
either
is
the
pretty
desk-
obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's-
Desk. Yeah.
And then
Who-
didn't he talk about the books? We had to look at books from those journal notes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think the
Oh, yes.
323 is probably the bookcase.
Yeah.
All right.
And then there's open books on the tape on
On the desk.
desk too. So
It's probably Fred that should do it, right?
Yep, I would imagine.
I would think
agree.
so.
Since Shaggy's only going to want to eat everything.
So do we want to do
You
the
wanna eat
desk
it.
or the bookshelf first?
Let's do
I
the
don't know.
desk.
Maybe
Just
desk.
pick one.
Yeah, I vote
Okay,
desk.
the desk.
5223. Do you want to read that, Scott?
Sure. That's Fred, right?
5223.
This desk must be where Lord Fairmont sat to write his journals, deduces Fred, noticing a loose page that matches the journal in the gang's possession. Reveal card 29.
Oh, nice. Lincoln, just while we're doing that, read 2223 and just see if it's
Okay.
another
Wait,
waste.
look at
Okay.
2223.
Oh, we're narrowing down the animal thing.
Ah.
Oh. Don't have names.
Okay, 2223 is. You think old Fairmount would leave like a sandwich or something tasty for a snack at his desk? But no, says Shaggy Will.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
That's
I'm very
Shaggy's
happy
answer
that they
to
wrote
looking at the
answers
desk.
for everything.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, they have to have all of them, right? I mean, you don't want to leave
Yeah,
it
I
blank.
guess so.
I'm
Well,
gonna
you
put
could
this-
you could be lazy and be like no response.
What
or
is
something.
the. Yeah.
It's my favorite animals have no
Don't have manes.
don't have manes, so that adds to this
So-
whole animal
Yeah.
thing.
I have a feeling we're going to come across like a bunch of animals later
Animal stuff, yeah.
I agree.
They're going to be topiary.
In fact, maybe in that
That's
bookcase.
right.
Let's look at
Nikki's
the
Yeah,
bookcase.
let's look at the bookcase.
Topiary.
They're going to be the topiaries. That's Nikki's
Oh, that
right.
could be, yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Could be.
All right. Foregoing Shaggy, because he's just going to wonder where the sandwich is on the bookshelf. So there's
5, 3, 2, 3.
Candice, you want to read that one?
Sure. 5323. Okay. Fred notices that some of the books seem to be fake and part of a mechanism.
Dun,
Don't
dun,
touch those
dun.
books until we know which one is the correct book. I don't know his voice. We don't want to set a
I don't
trap.
either.
Set off a trap, he warns. Reveal card
Mr. Vanilla.
6.
Oh, it's a trap.
Yeah.
Well, it's a trap if we do it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, we're looking for a
Unless you were
lead lever,
Akbaring it
right?
up. Is that what you were doing?
Card
Okay.
6.
Hey, there's another, or billiard table. Those holes could be.
I think they're billiard balls.
Oh, another
Oh,
one.
for the game room.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh boy,
missing
that's
some
a
books.
lot of stuff.
Oh my gosh. How do we know which book to pick?
Correct.
Or three
That's
of
the
them.
beauty of it. You don't.
Excuse me.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So
Well,
save that for later.
my guess is going to be that it'll be 3 of those books, and it'll be character 5, 6, 7, or character 8, 7, 6, or that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Some combination.
So we'll have to
Or-
figure out
or it
what
could
3
be-
books.
Or one of them.
Or it could be one. It's also could just be one of those books that goes with a 2-digit number, right?
Could be as well. Yeah.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that lower.
Oh, there's a hole in
What's
the
the
bottom.
There's a whole.
Yeah,
lot
there's like a
left.
tube
Oh.
or something.
Yeah, it's another one of
Yeah,
those.
it's another one of those things. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they
it's another
kind of look like
holes.
billiard holes too, or golf.
Yeah.
It's either a miniature golf.
Yeah.
Was there one in the cabinet? Do we have card 401 out still?
Yeah, they were all over the place.
I don't remember. I feel like we first noticed.
Yes,
it on
there
the
was.
piano.
We thought it was
Whoa!
something else on the top shelf. Didn't we think it was something else?
Yes.
Yeah, Nikki,
yes,
do we,
there
we
is.
have
There's a
that,
yellow
right?
one. There's a yellow one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
So
Yeah.
we
Everywhere.
also we have a
Is
yellow
that an 8 ball? It almost
We have
looks
a
like
yellow.
an 8 ball.
and a blue
Yeah.
and a green.
Can you hand that one to me?
Well,
Yellow
and a
one.
brown and a red because
And
they're
an
in the
orange
rooms as well.
or red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you pull up?
Can you have
the
Shaggy
journal
try to eat the-
entry? Hold on,
Oh
can
my
you pull up the
gosh.
journal entry where they talk about the books?
I'm sorry I
Oh,
started
is there a
that.
journal? Oh yeah, yeah.
Need to remember that. To get through the secret door. I think it's this one. No, this is the one that is the frame.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it's to investigate a
we're doing.
specific book, and that
Right.
person has to be in the right frame of mind.
Oh yeah, yeah. The right frame. Yeah.
Yeah.
Investigate the specific book and right in the front. The other person has to grab a specific item, and that person needs to know which 3 animals. So we need to know the animals
Okay.
too.
So and there's
And which
something
book?
in
We're
the
just
frame.
not there.
Well,
We're not
Alright.
there
Yeah.
yet.
I guess we
Alright,
need to go
so-
through that door.
5123. Yeah.
I think that's the
Yeah.
only way forward. Unless we want to have Shaggy try to eat a book.
No.
Well, is there any value to having Is there any value to having Fred look at anything in the foyer or the music room, or do you think that that's?
There was
Like,
a
I'm-
note
I'm
on
here.
the
I'm
coffee
gonna
It might be
do-
table.
interesting.
Do you think
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
let me
coffee
look
table
at
is a
5201.
the
Yeah,
note
do
on
52.
the-
I'll look up. Oh, hey, here's 5201. Upon further investigation, Fred finds some writing etched on the bottom of the candy bowl. It says Gallery Puzzle 1, Favorites, Gallery Puzzle 2, Frame.
What?
So that's favorite
What?
animals, right?
Frame.
Well, the favorites is
that-
the animal, and frame is the books. Goes with the books.
The book.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we're not in the gallery yet, so I think
Yeah.
until we get
Yeah.
to the gallery, Gallery Puzzle 1, though, is Favorites, and Gallery
Favorites.
Puzzle 2 is Frame.
Deborah, you taking notes?
I
Yes, it turns out we did need that, Deborah.
So I don't know if this is going to make a difference, but because it keeps losing it with the blue, but that big hole on shelf 5 is a blue book.
Okay.
And then, so there's a big green book at the
Oh,
top.
I see.
Yellow.
And a big
Yeah.
yellow.
Green,
and a
yellow,
big
blue,
Right.
red.
And then on 7 is a big purple book.
Should we be taking
Gotcha.
notes
No.
about the colors of the holes?
Yes, that was
Okay.
what I
So-
started thinking.
Okay,
Nah,
so let me
that's too
see.
much.
Books.
You kidding?
You don't have to take those
Everyone
notes,
has different
'cause-
colors, Scott.
So green.
You don't need the notes, Lincoln. We have the cards.
Yellow,
Right, but I'm just
Sure.
saying it's easier than digging through this stack and
Blue.
finding them all. But so we have blue,
Purple.
orange, yellow.
There's so many holes, though. There's one outside the window,
know.
right? By the
Right.
hedge
Can
maze.
we see
There's
that
so
one?
many.
It's here.
What color is it?
Red.
Okay. it's
Get
red.
it? Can you
This one would be
see?
orange. I would call
that
it
one?
orange.
Do we have Roy G. Biv?
Are we supposed to be playing the xylophone in a certain order here?
Well, I
Got
would.
the colors.
I mean, we've
Also,
got all
there's
of the
stripes.
colors, so. Yeah.
I think we're
There's
just getting ahead of
stripes on 'em
ourselves.
or
I think this
dashes
is
on
going to be for
Yeah, we
later,
probably
you
have to do a
guys.
little more digging.
This
Yeah.
is for
However,
Let's hit the door
yep,
in the library. That one.
So 5, 1,
Do
2,
it.
3.
yep. Read it, Deborah.
All right, I got it. Here we go. All right. Fred tries to open the door to the north, but it's locked. He can hear
Ah.
someone on the other side of it banging loudly. It's Daphne. Daphne, are you okay? Asks Fred, full of concern. Am I ever glad to hear your voice? Daphne replies, relieved. I ran this way when the lights went out. I'm in a room with all sorts of photographs of animals on the wall.
Hey!
That's the
Oh,
gallery.
perfect.
Yeah. I tried picking the lock with my bobby pins, but that didn't work. I think we're going to need to work together to solve this one, gang. All right, attach map tile 4 to the north of the library and add Daphne to the gallery.
So Daphne is the unifier of our group here.
Well, remember
To
the work
what
together, so
area?
the two
Probably
people.
right here. Ooh, that's
top.
Yeah,
gonna
north.
disappear.
Yeah, it's a lot of purple.
Yeah.
That's a lot of purple on that one.
Yeah, we absolutely should have done green. I have a plan how to do this,
whatever.
Scott.
We
Can
could
you
swap
see
them.
it?
We could
So
have two
I-
different cards.
I'm thinking we actually have multiple colors and we have a little wooden tray that we just drop in the one we're going to do. We judge it and we just
Yeah.
key it for that thing.
Oh.
Why
look
don't you
at
guys
that.
put that on the regular camera then for us? Because it's so blank.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty blank.
Blank.
Okay, I
Okay.
can zoom in on it too.
This will work too because then we can see what we've revealed here as far as the rooms go.
You can probably move those Tetris pieces.
Yep, I imagine
Yeah.
they're probably done.
Yeah.
We can just
Cool.
zoom in on the cards. We'll do this.
So that's
cool.
the whole layout of the rooms.
Yeah, that's cool.
Derek has already zoomed in
Yeah.
for you.
No, I did that.
Oh, well done.
I see a skunk on the wall.
And a panda, and
Panda
a horse.
and a zebra.
We've
Is
got
that a bunny? Oh no, that's a sloth.
all of these
Nikki's
people
favorite.
in
Well,
the
no,
room.
so no, Shaggy
incorrect.
and Fred
Only Daphne's in that
can't get
room.
in.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
Shaggy
we
and Fred
got-
are still in the library.
Sorry.
No, it's locked.
Fred and Shaggy are in the library.
I thought they had gotten in. Sorry.
No.
No,
yeah.
so this is the work together thing, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now we see a bunch of animals. Now we just need to look at the clues and.
All right,
Figure it
3, 4, 5, 4. Someone read that.
Wow, Daphne time. Nikki, you want to read it?
3, 4, 5, 4.
Go for it if you got
So
it.
those are the animal clues that we have so far. Me?
I think some.
Is the Daphne book?
I could do it. Or Candace do it.
Yeah, I can't. Let's go for it.
No, I'm sorry, 3, 4, 3, 4. I gave you the wrong
3,
number.
4, 3,
I
4.
don't see
Okay,
a Daphne
3,
book.
4, 3, 4.
It's got to be here.
I got it here. 3, 4, 3,
Fred?
4. Daphne looks at all the pictures. I bet there is a clue that Lord Fairmount hung on the walls in the gallery. Reveal cards 17, 36, and 47. 17, 36, and 47.
And I can't see. What's the other number? What's the other 3-digit number in that room?
It's underneath you, Dave. I can't see it.
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
covering it up, Dave.
You can fade,
You're on
you can
top
fade
of
off
it.
our pictures.
It's right there.
What was the
you go.
third number?
5,
5,
3,
3,
4.
4.
What?
3, 5.
Numbers-
4.
17.
17, 36,
36,
47, Lincoln.
47. Really?
What did she? I'm sorry. What did she just look at? Just so I can place her in the right.
She
room.
looked at the thing at the top, the 434.
34, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
So
one.
But we're
that
doing the
was
other one
what
now.
we just read. Was
That's
that?
a fox, a sloth, and something else there.
All right, so hold on. I'm going
All
to
right.
write them down. A fox.
Oh no.
Well, you're going to see them.
Oh, on the card we're going to see him. Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
But read the other one, Candace. 3534.
Okay, you don't want to look at what those cards were that we just revealed?
Oh, I guess we should. That looks like 3534 is going to be the
Oh,
frame.
there's all the pictures.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just okay. So 3534. Daphne
Is going to be the
tries
frame.
Daphne tries to use the items on the small desk and notices there's an empty frame with no picture in it. How mysterious. Open envelope 2.
Oh.
Yay.
Ooh.
Oh, it's going to be more pieces that fit into a frame. All right,
No
we got ahead
names.
of ourselves. We probably should look at the animals, I guess, first.
No
So there you
horns.
go. That's the
I think it's
clues
fine.
for that.
No
So-
cats. No bushy
bushy-
tails. I'm almost there. Okay.
Okay.
So,
It's
not
gonna
a
be
horse, not a leopard, not a goat. Maybe the monkey,
I think the monkey.
Not the skunk.
not the panther, not the skunk, not the zebra, not the rhino, but the panda.
Probably.
Okay.
What does a panda tail look
Oh,
like?
cool.
It's like a little puffball.
It's a little
That's what was in the
nubbin,
envelope,
yeah.
Link?
Yep,
Yeah.
a frame.
Okay, then
That's a different
not the
puzzle, though,
lion,
right?
Maybe?
Not the
I-
lion.
Remember it said
not
gallery-
the bison. Not the squirrel.
he
Not
liked-
the tiger.
He likes
Not the fox.
sloths.
The sloth. All right, so monkey, panda, sloth are the 3 favorite animals.
Yeah.
Monkey, panda,
Okay,
sloth.
so first use globe.
What makes you
First,
say
use
that?
globe. So that's number
Does
1.
the words under the animals?
Right, but what makes
So-
you decide
Oh,
globe?
yes.
It's for the other room, Dave thinks.
Oh, there's a globe on the desk.
But there's
Right.
a
There's
globe
a
on the
globe
desk,
on
so
the-
the
yeah, in the
number
room.
1. So
it's
first,
gonna be
use
1.
globe.
So the 1 is the first number.
Yeah. Well, the
Um,
1 is the second number or the third number,
'Cause it'll
depending
be-
on.
Velma.
Daphne.
Or Daphne, yeah.
Daphne.
So it's gonna
globe.
be 351 something or 531 something, right? Because don't we
No, it
have to
said
use 2
first.
people?
The monkey says
Oh.
first.
Yeah, and
Correct.
nobody else is in there yet. So we can't
Okay,
use
Nikki,
anybody
show
else
me-
in there.
Show card 58.
First use globe, okay.
Right? So you're going to need 2 people at the same time. So we're going to use Daphne's 3 and Fred's 5, right?
Sure.
So there's
Right.
the first 2 digits of our number. And
Right.
then it says one person has to investigate a specific book, and that person has to be in the right frame of mind. So
Yes.
that frame is supposed to tell us which book we need.
Yes,
The other
but I
has to
think
then get a
Daphne.
specific item.
But I think Daphne is first, so I think it's 3-1. Then what is Fred 5 something?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, yeah,
I would say that
5 and
I
then
would
1
say
in
that the
book, right?
people always go first because that seems like how the rule works.
So
But
you
I thought
mean
there was an
doing
order, though.
Daphne Fred?
I don't think it matters. I think in theory
No, it
it
would,
should
'cause
be
you'd be
either
much-
number.
No,
It
but
should
there
be
was a
either
clue
one,
that said
but-
gallery 1. Didn't it say gallery puzzle, frame 1,
Yes.
favorite 1, and then
Puzzle 1 is favorites, puzzle 2 is frame.
Right. So the monkey. So the globe comes
Use
before
globe
the frame.
first.
Right. First
Use
use
globe
globe.
first. Or
Yeah.
first use globe, yeah.
Hmm.
And Daphne uses. So I would say it's 31-5 something, whichever book
Something.
we
I see what you're saying. I like that. Because one person has to investigate a book. I love it.
Yeah.
3150
book, though?
something. Well,
Yeah.
how does that frame get us a book? That's the question.
I don't know.
Yeah. Did anything come with the frame? Like, how did we find
The right
it? The frame.
frame, maybe on the right side. No.
Ooh, interesting.
Right
One
frame
person
of
has to
right frame of
investigate
mind.
Right
that person has
angles.
to be in the- oh,
Yeah.
right.
But there are
Oh, I
two
like
that are
that.
to the right.
It's fantastic.
Wow. Yeah, it really is. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, this is cool.
31. Is the frame the same on both sides, Link, I assume?
It's white on the other.
Oh, okay.
Can you
No, you
rotate
have
it
it on the
90
right
so
side,
it goes
sure.
vertically a long way instead? Maybe it makes like some kind of no.
I mean,
Actually, put it-
the
put
shelves
it-
are correct for that kind
Yeah,
of
they're
stuff.
they're matched perfectly, but I wouldn't know why
Yeah, I know. I'm
to
with you.
pick one row
Oh,
versus
this is so
another.
cool.
It says right frame of mind, so I was like, does it mean
I
something
know.
along these? You know, because
Yeah, I don't
these
know.
two numbers are on the right.
Yeah.
Huh.
When
Anybody
what did
have
it
any
say?
help for us in the chat?
What was the 35, 34? Can you read that again? 35, 34.
Oh, the frame.
35, 34 was to open envelope 2. It said
But was
Daphne
there
tries
any
to use.
flavor?
Not really. It says Daphne tries to use the items on the small desk and notices an empty frame with no picture in it. How mysterious.
I see. Gotcha.
Wait, so she has the frame.
Yeah, she's got the frame.
Yeah.
Can we use it in
She's
the
got
book?
the frame, not the guys in the library.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it says.
But it might give us
says
a
so
clue.
clearly on that card, Candace, that to open that door you need 2 people, and one person has to investigate, which is what Fred does, right? That's his special power. One person has to
Yeah.
investigate a specific book, and that person has to be in the right frame of mind. So I assume.
Yeah.
But maybe there's something in the room, in
she's-
Daphne's room, that will give us the key
I
to
know.
which books to
Well,
pick.
there was the globe.
I was gonna say.
Do we need to
Right, well,
look
we
at
already
the
got
Well,
globe?
the thing
but
was, we read
We
both
got the
entries.
globe.
Try the frame on the animals. Does it fit
There's
anyone
one that fits.
exactly?
Well, I mean,
Or
Well,
look at the
investigate.
colors used on the animals.
blue.
On the back.
That fits
the
blue
color, there's
exactly.
colors
So
under,
we want
there's
the
colors
blue
under
book.
the animals. The colors
Blue.
under the animals.
I agree. Blue book.
Oh,
Investigate
does it
blue
fit
book,
Squirrel.
and then rotate for the rhino.
Oh yeah,
See.
rotate. Find the one that. Oh wait, that
And
fits
then
exactly.
investigate is the goat. Then look at the goat and rotate it. So investigate blue book.
Investigate book blue.
where's
Blue.
the goat? Oh,
So
yeah.
so I think it's 3155.
I like it.
Okay.
Try it.
Is
Yeah.
5 the blue book? I can't tell.
Yes.
I think
5 is
so.
the blue
Blue.
book.
You want me to
Oh,
read
it
it?
totally is
I
the
have
blue
it.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, here. 3155. As Daphne uses the globe and Fred investigates the blue book, the sound of gears and clockwork fills the library. Suddenly the bookcase on the eastern
How
wall of the
dare you.
library swings open to reveal the kitchen. Like, I'll take food over books any day of the week, says Shaggy as he follows his nose.
Any day of the week.
Ay.
He follows his nose towards the smells of baked goods and nimbly slides through the opening. At the same time, the door from the gallery unlocks and Daphne opens it to rejoin her friends. Daphne, thank goodness you're safe. Scooby and Velma are missing as well, explains Fred. I think I found one of them, calls Shaggy from the kitchen, where Scooby-Doo has just greeted him with a welcoming
There
lick on the face.
Where does the kitchen
Like-
go?
Like, cut that out, Scooby, old buddy, old pal. I'm happy to see you too, but we need to find Velma. The gang all enter the kitchen and see Chef Le Bon whipping up some cookie batter next to the kitchen counter. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. So we're going to attach map tile 5 to the east of the library and map tile 6 to the north of the kitchen.
Is this east of the
East
library?
of the library.
Yeah,
Yep.
5 goes east of the library, and 6 goes to the north of the kitchen.
Got it. Okay.
And then we add
There's
Wow.
Daphne. Cool. We add Daphne and Scooby to the kitchen. And then we're going to remove some cards. So that was Daphne and Scooby are in the kitchen.
Yeah, okay. Daphne and Scooby.
Yep. And then we remove cards 17, 29. I'll wait till you guys tell me.
Okay, there's 29. I'm looking for 17.
Okay, 17, 36, 47,
36, 47,
57, and 58.
57. And where is 58?
They were the journals from the music room.
Oh, there it is.
So you got 17 out, 29 out, 36, 47, 57, and 58 are gone.
That was a lot to get rid of.
Okay, and I'm
That was
still
fun,
going.
huh?
I'm still going.
Wow.
Reveal card 10.
Wow, this was a big
That's
find.
probably. Well, card 10 is
Yeah.
going to be Chef LeBon, right?
Yeah, probably.
It is.
And then
She's
return
Simon
return
LeBon's
the
mom.
frame.
Ah.
Okay, and then
Noël Le Bon.
return the frame to envelope 2. And that's
Turn the
it.
frame to the envelope.
Woo! Well done,
Envelope 2,
Candy.
Nikki.
I don't think we return because these are for several
Envelope
doors.
two.
The skeleton keys are for several doors. So.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense, Lincoln.
So we still have the bookshelf. We still have 6, correct? That was not.
Yes. Yeah, it didn't tell us to get rid of that yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Because it's got a tube. Probably because it's got a tube in it.
It's got
I
the
agree.
whole- yeah, the color ball or whatever.
You put your weed in it.
Did you try putting?
Well, we're in a kitchen.
Velma is
Time
still
for
in the
Shaggy
trapdoor.
and Scooby to smile,
Yeah.
to shine.
Velma's still
Velma
missing.
still fell down the trapdoor.
She's still missing.
Where do Shaggy and Fred go?
I think
They're
everyone's
also in the
accessible
kitchen.
now,
so I guess
right?
they stay.
In the
Everyone's in the
library?
kitchen.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, everyone's accessible, so.
Everyone's in the kitchen, Nikki. They can all go. They're not unallowed.
Candace read exactly
It just said to add Daphne and Scooby
to the
in
kitchen.
the kitchen.
Yeah,
Or to the
to the
kitchen. To the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I don't. But why wouldn't they all be
They're all in
united
there,
at this
guys.
point?
They can, yeah,
Yes.
they're together.
Except
Okay.
Velma.
100%.
Yep.
I'll
Except
just,
for
there's
Velma.
no numbers right here.
Velma
so I'll
fell
just
down the
number right here.
trapdoor.
Yep.
Look at this color clue right
Yeah, I know.
here.
I
Look at
know.
that.
Exciting.
Who is that we have look at that? Since we don't, I guess Fred.
Investigate.
Fred can investigate.
5.
Can we smell it first?
Daphne's not too.
We
All
gotta
right, you want to
use
smell
Scooby.
it?
You gotta
4,
smell
4,
it.
5.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
yoy.
All right, here I go. I got it. 4, 4, 4, 5.
You're gonna read it as
Scooby sniffs the tray and gives the gang his expert opinion on the cookies. Reveal card 20.
They're
I told
cookies.
you.
Reveal card
You got,
20.
you got a card out of it.
Yeah.
So are those macarons?
He said cookies.
Those are kind of cookies.
They look like cookies. Though.
Oh, there you go. They're the what they are.
Oh, the
Hello.
flavors.
Okay.
All the flavors.
Okay.
Hey, Deborah,
Should we have does Shaggy
Yes.
eat them yet, or no? We should wait.
was it
Yes,
flavor
Dave?
text or was it on a
Chocolate is blue.
card? Do you remember we read earlier that someone had swapped seats with someone else at the table?
Yes.
Yes, that was the big.
Was that
Uh,
on a flavor
that
text
was-
or was that on a card?
No,
was
I think
from
that
the
was on
opening
the
pair.
card. That
It
was
was-
the butler.
The butler was talking about it.
Yeah.
Got it, okay.
So we could
Just remember
we
that
could
if we need it for when
reread.
we get to the dining room.
Okay.
Yes, I was thinking the same. All right, so we have flavors.
Look, these are all eaten, but the cake or whatever this is untouched.
Ooh.
Is it poison?
Well-
do we have
Well,
access
I'm
to the dining
also
room?
hold on. They haven't marked it out, but it looks like there's a grate under the dining room and a grate
Yeah.
under the desk
Totally.
that match.
Oh
I
yes.
don't
Yeah.
know. They haven't pointed
Oh.
them out or not, but I'm just seeing that.
Great. There's an underground. Well, Velma's stuck in that underground passage.
She is.
That's how we get
And
to
the
it.
trapdoor was in the library, right?
Yes,
Was it the library?
I think so.
No. Wasn't it the
Oh,
music
it
room?
It probably
Music
doesn't matter.
room.
Yeah.
Oh,
When she played
Oh,
the
music room. That's
Okay.
it. All right.
Well, so now we've got
guess
the
Fred should-
refrigerator
we
and
need
the
Fred to look-
island.
we need Fred to look at stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
Do we want to have him look at the cookies? I mean, we got
sure.
information.
What is it?
Sure. Yeah.
Who's got the Fred
5445.
book? 5445. Somebody read that.
Anybody
All right,
have
I got it. A tray of cookies. I wonder if that means something, ponders Fred. Hey, Daff, what do you think? Reveal card 12.
Okay. Daphne's going to use the cookies.
Something, yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's the tray.
Okay.
There's some. Oh, he fixed it. There was some.
So
Well, I'll say
I guess they-
this. Oh, no, never mind.
Yep. Say it.
Nope, never mind. No, because
I
I'm
guess
wrong.
should we? Do we want to Daphne this up? They
There's
kind of basically
another-
pointed us
Yeah.
that direction.
Yeah, there's a purple
She
hole
doesn't
there.
know
Is
how
it
to use it yet,
three-
though.
3, 4, 4,
Like, how
5.
would she use it?
Do you
I don't know,
wanna
but here's what it says.
Do it on
It
there.
says Daphne uses her observational skills on the cookie tray
Oh.
and notices that there are fewer orange and blue cookies.
And there's
Wait,
also
but
another
that's
billiard
not
hole.
True.
Yeah.
Is that even? That's not true.
It's not true.
There's 4 of each.
Well, that's interesting then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Daphne 3, 4, 4, 5, right? It
Yep.
says Daphne uses her observational skills on the cookie tray and notices that there are fewer orange and blue cookies.
Does that mean
That
Scooby
is
and Shaggy?
And that is absolutely not true. So then that's a really
Yeah.
interesting
Or-
question.
That's an interesting conundrum.
She's a Cylon.
Right.
No, we can't trust her.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, there is 4 of everything in there.
So,
Huh.
well, I guess let's start looking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, the island and the refrigerator are still
Ma-
up for grabs.
Did Shaggy eat some of them
Well-
already?
The refrigerator's open and the ice is melting.
is.
It's got a leak. Or
By the way, Rusty pointed out that there's a grate in the bathroom.
Ah, yes. But we don't actually know about the
Oh, yeah.
bathroom yet.
yeah, we aren't in there yet.
Ooh,
Yeah, we're not in there.
5,
All right.
6, 4, 5.
I like it.
Or-
We might as well investigate everything, right?
Yeah.
Unless
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it
Scooby's
is it
back
orange
there.
and blue added together? What was it? Orange and what?
Are we mixing
Fewer
colors
orange
there?
and
and
blue.
blue.
Are those orange and which one's blue? Chocolate?
purple.
The chocolate.
The
I
chocolate.
think.
chocolate.
But they're not really called orange and blue. I mean, it's weird. Is it a
Yeah.
Is it a
Well,
color?
maybe
Is it a
it'll make
color
sense
mixing
later.
problem? Okay. But if you add the orange and blue together, it's 8 versus 12. That's a
mean-
thing. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. but-
Oh,
Such a weird
but that's-
observation.
But that's odd. That's not a.
though. Yeah. Thanks,
That
Daphne.
Ruckus came up with that.
Thanks, Daphne.
All right. We having Shaggy go to the fridge, or
No,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's
I
have
thought-
him smell it.
So you can
I
smell
thought
it.
Fred was going to do it.
it's gonna be. Well, he should, but it's
Either.
gonna probably smell. But he could tell us. It's
What
like
are we doing
rancid.
first?
it's rancid?
Have Shaggy look at.
I would
Scooby
do
look
Fred
at.
first at everything, but whatever you guys want to do.
Fred first.
Well, we're in the.
Well, wait, let's
we're-
have Fred do the
we just got Scooby. I think
Let's
that it's
have
a good.
Fred.
To use them?
Did Fred
Okay,
do the
you want to do
cookies?
Scooby? Yes.
Fred, wait.
Fred got us the
Fred-
tray,
Oh, Fred got us the tray. Okay.
and Scooby
Then
got
Daddy
us the
looked at-
flavors.
Well, then
Yeah.
are we gonna put Shaggy on the cookies?
I mean,
I
it
feel like
can't
we
be
should.
wrong, right? The game's
We
not
can't
going to
be
make us
wrong.
do something
We're
wrong.
not gonna break the game.
Yeah, I mean, whoever
Right.
wants to look at it can look at it. Yeah.
So we want to go
It
do
can't
the
be me.
cookies.
I'm the only
Alright,
one that
I'll do it.
can't do it.
2, 4, 4, 5. I'll do it.
Or no, Lincoln do it because Lincoln does the Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2, 4,
Aye.
4, 5. Okay. Oh, no, he's looking at the cookies. Okay.
Like I'm not even that much of a glutton. I won't eat all these cookies. I'll just eat all of 2 types of cookies. But which types should I eat, Scooby? Shaggy muses. Reveal card 48.
Oh man, there's more to it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, there's fewer orange and blue.
Yeah, they ate the orange and blue for whatever
Somehow.
reason. Which flavor should Shaggy eat?
Strawberry.
Oh man.
Are the numbers different now? Or are they the same?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, how would you?
Well, doesn't that mean we should have him eat blue and orange? Chocolate and
orange, strawberry.
chocolate and strawberry?
Yeah, but,
I guess.
oh my God.
I mean, it's a
That's
try.
terrible. Hang on,
I
hang
know
on.
what's happening.
Wait. Dave's questioning puzzle design here.
Daphne observed there were fewer of those, right? And
Right.
so
Well,
that
here's the
maybe-
thing. There might be more than are on the tray that we see, right? Potentially.
Can't imagine.
No.
I mean, look, there's 4 of each one, right? So there's 20 cookies in 5 flavors. There's 4 of each one.
Yeah.
And there's also a unique one in every column, right? So
No, not
I don't know if
true. I
that
mean, yes,
means any-
unique one in each column.
There's no dupes. There's no.
Right.
Dupes.
It's not true. There's 2 yellows in the 3rd column.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Oh.
That was my
If
observation
you rotate it,
before.
they're
I was
all
going to
unique, aren't
say maybe
No, they're
no,
not.
2 blues in the 2nd row. So it doesn't quite work. That was what I was going to say before, and then I saw I was wrong.
I mean, unless the Daphne clue basically just says strawberry chocolate.
Those are the ones he ate. I
mean,
think so.
I can't imagine that's the case, though. That just
Gator
seems...
Dave is a says
eat these
Daphne
two.
Telepath.
she's a future predictor. She predicted how many were left over after Shaggy ate them.
It is weird, right?
yeah.
So, what do we do with these numbers?
There's a clue here. Reread Shaggy.
The one where he said that?
Yeah, read what he said.
What was
I
it?
think
No, I don't think we should. But hold on. What was the number then on that one?
2, 4, 4, 5.
2, 4, 4,
he's
5.
gonna eat a lemon
Why do you
and
say
a
that?
coconut
2, 4, 4, 5. Why do you say that?
because then that makes every row only have 1 type of cookie in it instead of 2.
That's gotta be it. That's gotta be
Oh.
Interesting.
I think no, I'm wrong.
Like I'm not even that much of a glutton. I won't eat all of these cookies. I'll just eat all of 2 types of cookies. But which 2 types should I eat?
it. He'll eat all of 2
types.
types.
Oh,
I
see
mean,
what
I
you're
say
saying.
let's go ahead with strawberry chocolate.
I
Well,
don't
hang
think
on.
that's, I
No,
don't think
no,
that's correct.
No, wait. If
No?
he eats all of 2 types of cookies, will there be an outline of a number or something in the tray?
Oh,
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh,
think?
cool.
No, the top gets blocked off.
I like that weird patterny thing. Let's investigate the other stuff and see if
Okay,
there's something
come back.
there that will also help
Sure.
us. We're trying
We
to
get
solve
more
this maybe
information.
without all the information.
Maybe.
So, do we do 5, 5, 4, 5?
No. No, we haven't done the island and we haven't done the refrigerator.
Okay. If you
So
have
what
that,
does-
Deborah, go ahead.
Dot
No, I want
one.
Fred to do it.
Fred.
5, 5, 4, 5.
I think
okay.
he's the investigate guy. We can have
So
everybody do it.
5, 5, 4, 5. Fred inspects the chef's knife. This looks dangerous, he says, but I bet it would be useful in a bind. That's it.
Oh, then Daphne needs to pick
So-
it up, right?
She can
Sure.
use it.
She can do it.
Yeah.
She can get stabby.
So 3, 5,
3?
4, 5.
Yeah, hang on. I'm right. I'm almost there. That's the book I have open. 3, 5, 4, 5. That's too sharp for me to use right now, says Daphne, but I bet it will be useful in the future.
Okay.
Reveal card 30.
Card 30.
And then if you still have the
Good
Fred
night.
book, Deborah, 5, 6, 4, 5.
5, 6, 4, 5?
Yeah, the fridge.
Okay.
So we're about 15
I usually
minutes away
leave
from
raiding the
stage.
fridge to Shaggy
Yep.
and Scooby, says Fred.
Ha!
So
All right.
What
he
was
wants
that?
Shaggy and Scooby
Shaggy
to
it
look at
up, Lincoln.
Which
From
one?
the
2645, Lincoln.
So Shaggy and
645.
Scooby should look at the fridge.
First Scoob. I would think he should smell it because it's going to be spoiled.
All right. Scott, anyone? 4645?
You want to read it, Nick?
Sure. Which one? 4645.
4645 Scooby.
Never mind, Nikki's got it.
My iPad is flaking out.
It's okay, Nikki's got it.
4, 6.
4, 5.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Yep.
Scooby. Scooby sniffs the fridge, salivating in anticipation.
Okay.
All right.
Five,
And-
Shaggy.
6,
That's it.
5, 6, 4, 5.
Oh, boo.
2, 6, 4, 5.
Like, read it, Link.
I'm trying.
So we're getting close to changing, is that
Yeah,
what?
that was Scott was saying. 2, 6, 4, 5.
Yeah, so if
Like
you
I'm
want to stay with
starving.
us,
He's constantly starving.
Yep.
That's
that
that's
the way it
Shaggy's
was?
whole
I
thing.
know. Like I'm starving! Exclaims Shaggy. I bet whatever's in there's real tasty, he says. Reveal card 53. Where are you?
Ah, maybe that's going to be another.
It probably won't, but you never know.
Oh, we just need to figure out how to read card 54 just so I can, that joke will work. The
So
old
you
joke.
or Scott should say to continue watching.
Terrible.
yeah. So if you're watching us on the main stage and you want to stay with us, although
We still have
the
another
main
10
stage
minutes.
is there for fun, yeah, you can click through to Twitch and stay with us, or you can just stay on the main stage and go to another show.
So there you go.
Oh, there's a 6 in there.
I know that it's like a decanter that's like a 6 or a
Yeah.
pitcher. Is that a 6 or is
All
Well,
right.
that would
sticker
that
on
would be
there?
a Fred. That would be
Yeah.
a Fred thing,
Yep.
I'd say.
What's the number?
So
745.
7:45.
Fred.
All right. 5745. Kitchen. Look at all those strawberries. There's enough to serve a small army, says Fred, as he opens the fridge. Lord Fairmount insists that there is always a ready supply of his favorite fruit on hand. Explains Chef Le Bon, who we haven't bothered to talk to yet.
Chloe LeBon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we should talk to her.
We haven't talked about
Oh yeah,
I just couldn't even remember.
Oh, and
Chloe.
she's got some files or something.
Oh yeah.
She had,
She's got 145 and 245.
Oh my God.
does she have
We're
webbed
dumb.
feet?
Wasn't this cookie batter? She's gonna make
Cookie
cookies
batter.
Yeah, or
for.
something. It's a 5245. Let me see. 5245. Fred manages to sneak a peek at the folder Chef Le Bon is carrying while she is distracted. He ponders. Was everyone sitting where they were supposed to that night? Reveal
No.
card 42. And then 5145.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, mon Dieu! Exclaimed Chef Le Bon. I have been alone in here with this animal, she says, pointing at Scooby with disgust. Please leave my kitchen immediately. I cannot work in such unsanitary conditions. We have a few questions first, says Fred. What happened when the lights went out? I was here in my kitchen baking cookies as per the instructions of his lordship. He would often change how he wanted me to lay out the cookies on the tray, always in a 4x5 grid. Lord Fairmont told me that this was to help him remember a code for a door, but I do not know which one. Even though he's been gone, I put out cake for him at every meal. He just loves chocolate. She sniffles as she dabs the corners of her eyes with a handkerchief. Now, please leave me alone. I have to put these cookies in the oven, she says, dismissing the gang with a wave.
Interestingly enough, Chef Le Bon has a place at the table.
So
Okay.
I'm going to say this. His favorite flavors are strawberry and chocolate.
Yep.
Yep.
which is what we're yeah.
Which is what we were thinking of anyways. So
Yeah.
I think it's that strawberry and chocolate.
Then
Cookie answer.
I don't
That
think
would
it should be.
explain why
I
there's-
don't think it should be Shaggy looking at it then because he'll eat them.
No. It's if you look at the which flavor card that's covered right now, It has to be Shaggy
Yeah.
because there's a 2. It already gives us the 4 digits. The 2
Yeah.
being Shaggy.
Okay,
So I think it's that.
yeah.
But that also explains why there are fewer orange
Yeah.
and blue because they're his favorites. So those are the ones he eats.
Yeah, so 2215, I
Right.
think, is where we go with that.
okay.
If we lose a Scooby snack, so be it.
Rare Argentinian blue chocolate plus strawberries. Simply delicious, says Shaggy as he munches on the cookies. I wonder if the remaining cookies represent some clue of some sort. These cookies were placed in a specific order, according to Chef Levon, ponders Fred. Oh, I'm reading Fred's line that way. They can't put that at the end if we're going to read this. So anyway, remove cards. I should look at it beforehand. I should prepare if I'm going to be a performer.
Don't worry about it.
So, cards 12, 20, and 48 out of play, and then reveal card 18.
12.
I like that Shaggy knows
20.
it's rare Argentinian blue chocolate
Oh,
plus
and
strawberries.
Yeah.
48, you said, goes away too?
Yep, 12, 20, and 48.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so we did
That's
those.
the
18.
cookie puzzle.
Yeah.
Done.
So then Daphne did know the future. That's a little weird.
We did.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Oh,
Does that make a number?
Oh.
I don't see a number, but it
Yeah,
might be a
looks-
pattern.
is it an 8?
I like that it says top, though, in case you don't know where the top
Top.
is.
It's orientation. Okay.
Tetris pieces
Oh.
again? We're gonna get more.
I was
We
thinking
don't have a
that was
square, though.
Those totally are
Yeah.
Tetris pieces.
Well, sort of.
It's like a square and 2 L's.
The L.
Yeah.
2 L, yeah. Well, I was trying to make something out of the negative space, but
Yeah.
Well, we've still got the dining room.
Yep.
and the fridge.
Yeah.
I think the fridge gave us the strawberries for the
Yes.
strawberry
Yeah.
flavor. I
Okay.
think we're done with the fridge.
They didn't tell me to throw
And
it away.
it didn't tell us to remove
true.
it, but
You
That's
looked
true.
at the. Okay.
actually, let's.
I mean,
Let's-
that six guy has to mean something.
That's 6. This has.
What's the number
yeah,
for the
it has-
fridge? Let's Scooby the fridge just to see. What was the fridge number?
Oh, no, he
No,
was.
he was said it was just sniffing
He
it.
was eager. He was eager to get to eat something.
Oh,
We had Fred look at it. What about? Did we have Fred look at it?
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
have.
Yeah.
Let's have. 'Cause
Daphne.
We had-
used the picture. Like, look at that.
5 or 3 7
4 5. Yeah.
4 5. Okay, I got it. Daphne uses the oddly shaped pitcher in the fridge to pour herself a tall glass of strawberry punch. How refreshing.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I think everything
you get?
I think everything is just pointing to strawberries there. That's what that's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is so clearly a 6, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, wait a second.
There's
Maybe
no
we shouldn't give
denying
up
that's
yet.
a 6.
Well, I'll move
Wait,
it down
Did
here.
Shaggy go in there? Did Shaggy go into the fridge?
No, but we can have him do it. 2 7 4 5.
Sure.
I'm like diving in, Shaggy announces as he devours half of the contents of the fridge. At the bottom of a basket of strawberries, he finds a small piece of the skeleton key. Open envelope 3.
It's
I
gonna
love
be a
this game
square.
because you really have to leave no stone unturned. I mean, really.
Right.
This one's designed
gonna
for
be a
you,
square.
Scott.
It was perfectly
was.
designed for me. They listen to me complaining about some of these games. Not complaining, but observing. This is great.
5-minute warning, everybody. 5
Anyway,
minutes.
so 5 minutes, everybody.
Less
If you're
than
staying
4
with
minutes.
us, you got to come to Twitch. You might already be here.
Hey, there's the square.
Okay.
So we still need those other
Okay.
shapes.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
we used the
We've
other
got
one.
one L.
The L
It's
was.
606 or 660 or.
It would
put
be
the
like,
shape in,
so
because
far
maybe
it's
it
gonna
turns
be like
it-
this.
Yeah, we've got. Oh, nope, not
That
quite.
doesn't fit.
Oh, it doesn't fit.
No, it doesn't rotate.
So we need 2 more.
So need 2 more
Oh,
L's.
we need 2 more.
Well, let's go to the dining room.
Yeah, dining
Yeah.
room.
'Cause
There
I
is a lot
think we've
in the
seen
dining room
most
here.
of the kitchen. Yeah.
Ugh.
Because
Well,
this
except-
is a card, you guys.
Oh
So
yeah.
did we
'cause
look
we've got
at
a
this?
buffet. We've got a whole bunch of stuff.
There's tons of stuff to
Oh my gosh.
No.
Okay.
Who should we start with?
Whew.
I guess Fred.
So a
Fred?
painting
Fred
order.
is Fred the starter?
If
He's the
you're staying,
investigator
Yeah.
guy.
if you guys are staying behind to stay on the main stage,
Yeah,
thanks
sure.
for joining us today.
Yes.
We'll be back
Yeah.
tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Central. Is that right, Scott? Or is it 6 o'clock?
Good question. I will
it's
load
6
up my
o'clock.
schedule.
It's 6 o'clock Central
Central.
time. It'll
Okay.
be 6 to 8, and then 8 to 9 will be the 8 to
Brothers
10 will be
Smurf?
the I think so.
We're
Yeah.
in the Brothers Smurf now.
No, maybe
No.
it's Thursday. Yeah, it might be Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
We is.
Today is Thursday.
Hold on, let me get my schedule.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to remember too many components here. It's
Wait,
really-
is-
I can't remember.
So
But yeah,
I have
we'll-
Fred up for. Oh, go
Sure.
ahead.
Okay,
One sec.
you want to look at Fred?
Yeah, 245. Ready?
245? Wait,
No.
No.
Hold on.
Okay. Let me know when.
It's 5.
You wanna do the
4,
table?
5,
Oh, I was
6.
looking at the card. Okay, 5, 4, 5,
4, 5,
6. Okay, here we go. Fred investigates the large dining room table. Dirty plates from the previous meal still sit on the table, including the untouched slice of cake still set for Lord Fairmount. Horatio must really be overworked. Okay,
Ha.
nothing. I don't think.
Okay.
Tomorrow is 6 to 8.
Okay. 6 to 8
Central.
Central.
4
Sorry,
o'clock Pacific.
7
Tex-
to 9.
Texas time.
Sorry, 7,
6 to 8,
7
Texas
to 9.
time.
7 to
7 to
9.
9, that's what I thought. So it's.
7 to 9 Texas time.
Okay.
Is that right, Scott? I thought we were supposed to
Yeah.
start. We were supposed to start at 6. So yeah, it's 7. It's 7 to 9. I think that's 7 to 9 Pacific
And then Derek
time.
is right. Then we have a 2-hour thing after that, and then Derek's at 11.
7 to 9 is Pacific time, by the way. I think.
It says Central here.
Really?
Friday
Really?
at 7 p.m. Friday at 7
Okay.
p.m.
Because we were originally supposed to start at 6. Maybe we pushed it ahead then.
Okay, well, we'll double check that, and sorry, everybody, if we're
Yeah,
confusing you.
confusion. Anyway, thanks for joining us. If you're going to stay and if you're going to join, continue with us. Click. I think that we will be. There's a box for us to below, and to click on the interface of what's currently streaming, and you can continue with us here. Because I don't know. I don't know if we're at the halfway point yet. I don't think we are.
Wow.
Maybe.
And
how
you're really
many-
a glutton for punishment. I'm doing a Q&A with Rado tonight at 10 o'clock.
Oh my
Right.
gosh! You had a busy day.
A busy day for me.
So
Without actually looking
wait,
at them. Go ahead, Candace.
I was just gonna say, why didn't we look at the card on top of the table, the 245?
Oh, this
Oh.
one here.
I don't know.
Because that's what got
Oh, we
us
could look
there.
at that.
Well,
Oh,
no,
is that
'cause
the
that was
card
the
that we
number
got?
on Chef Le Bon on her card.
Right.
Oh,
So 5245 is
okay.
what gave us the card.
I'm
but
worried.
could we
I gotta
have
be honest
other
with you.
people?
Well, this gives us
I'm
who's
worried
this gives us
yeah,
who's
yeah.
seated here. This is where we're going to
Yeah.
be figuring out who is supposed to be sitting here.
Okay, yep. I remember now. Okay. Alright.
So I'd like to look at the painting on the wall there.
256.
5,
this one.
5256.
There's two of them. There's 556
Oh, I
and
can't see the one on
256.
the one on
Okay.
the right's a little off camera.
There we
we
go.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
I'll
it's something
start
on
with
the
the
wall.
256.
All right.
Oh,
So I've got
there's a door. Oh, we
5256
already got.
from Fred.
Yes.
It's a
Okay.
quilt, says Fred as he steps forward to investigate it closer. The quilt is laid out in a 4x5 grid. That's a
Hey!
suspicious pattern, he observes keenly. Reveal card 39.
What's the matter? I'm looking at something. 39? 39, correct?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. I
yes,
just
reveal card
didn't wanna-
39.
I didn't want to pull the wrong one out.
Yes, 39.
Oh, it's one of those slidey deals.
Oh, slide puzzle.
Ooh, cool. Yeah.
Can we visually do that?
So I have
Well,
that. 7
I wonder actually
and 9.
if we place the Tetris pieces on it in the same configuration from the tray,
Oh, I
maybe
like
we
it.
only see certain
Ooh,
parts of a
something.
letter of a number.
So Scott,
Yes.
we are 7. I believe we're 7 to 9 tomorrow.
Pacific
Yeah,
time.
that's what I said. That's what I was. No, Central.
No, I have 7 to 9
Central, yeah.
s-
I mean,
What's on-
Pacific.
Pacific,
What's
and I have
on
9.
what's on the schedule on tabletop events is 7 to 9.
Okay.
Huh.
I'm in trouble
Well,
then.
we'll figure it out afterwards.
Yeah,
We'll
Nikki's
fix it
booked
if
her
we need.
events, right?
Yep.
Well,
Well, here's 5556. Since we're looking at the other painting, right?
Yeah.
yep.
Fred looks at a painting of Lord and Lady Fairmount. I wonder what all those symbols around the edge mean. Reveal card 38.
Okay.
We'll keep that up. Yeah, I'd like
Yep,
to
yep.
see him.
I'm not
Yeah,
getting
keep
into
that
this.
up
So
for
that's
sure.
like
Yeah.
a slider puzzle.
That's what.
'Cause it's
well,
gonna make
but
numbers.
Deborah was saying you put stuff in front of it and it might. But are
Like,
they
what if
too
we
big
put
for
the
it?
Tetris pieces?
They're a little too big for it.
They're a little too big? Okay. Okay.
Actually, if you look at it, so the 3 is blue,
Correct.
right?
It's going to
The
be a
5
Right,
is
right, right.
yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 is
The
red.
4, yeah,
4 is
Right.
orange.
Mhm.
yeah.
Hey, look at that.
This is probably the billiard balls or
It's a
something.
bunch of shapes around.
Ooh, what do those symbols
Shapes and
around
symbols.
the edge mean?
Oh.
They're not like anything. They're just random symbols, right? Stars and
No.
names and stuff.
They can't
they're
possibly
not-
be random.
But we don't know
No,
what
I
they
know, but
mean
they're
yet,
not.
is what he
They're
means.
not an alphabet,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. Yeah, they're not like a Greek alphabet.
I don't know. Well, they're not.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is he pointing to something there with that device? What has he got in his? Oh, it's a dart.
It's probably the starting spot.
It
If
is
you
a dart,
rotate it,
yeah.
you're probably
Oh.
starting here.
Well, so that's probably a dartboard then, right? Because a dartboard looks like that.
Kind of. Maybe it looks like
Each
more
of those
numbers
symbols
than a
probably
dartboard.
corresponds to a number on the dartboard, and maybe we have to get to the game room for that. Because that symbol at the very top, for example, right, would be 20 if this was a dartboard. Are there 20 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's 22.
There are 20 of them, so it's...
Is it 20?
Oh, yeah.
That's the gate.
The gate.
Yeah.
Is there somebody
We have a
there?
Package. We have packages coming all the time, so. Are we back?
Packages.
All right.
I don't know. Are there
Take a
20?
look.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think there might
Well,
be
can
20. Yeah, I think.
Can I look up
17, 18, 19, 20.
the
I count
buffet?
20.
The buffet table?
Sure. Sure.
The 5656?
With Fred.
Yeah, 5656. Okay. Fred investigates the china cabinet and finds a page of Lord Fairmont's journal. What clues will the gang discover? Reveal card 60.
Okay. Oh.
That's so cool. I don't know that I would have ever seen that dart. Hey,
Eat all of the cookies that are my favorite flavors. The remaining cookies will help me remember the code to the game room.
There you go. What a nice. If we found that first, it would have helped us.
eh,
Yeah.
whatever. We got there.
So I
So
think I've got from the quilt green 5, orange 4, blue 3, red 2, and brown 7.
okay.
Could we have Velma, or not Velma, Daphne use this? Because she manipulates things, right?
That's
Maybe
true.
she's-
That's
maybe
a
she'll
great
like solve it
idea.
or something.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah,
What
so
number is
you want to do
Daphne?
this?
She's
Yeah.
3256.
You got that,
I can do it.
Candace? 3, 2, 5,
Or
6.
Candace can do it.
256.
3256. I got it. Daphne tries to use the quilt to keep warm, but it's attached to the wall and isn't coming off.
Oh my
Ah.
god.
Okay.
That's not very bright. Okay.
No, it's not. That's off. That's off. That's off. I mean, I'll say this. I think I've got this right. The green 5 and the blue 3 are the only 2 letters visible when you cover up the squares that correspond to the cookies.
To the cookies.
Oh,
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the
you're
green 2 and the 5,
right. Yeah,
3. I
it's
see
the
that.
green.
So the only ones visible if you cover up with the cookies. But I suppose it could be the opposite and say
Yeah,
only
it
ones-
depends what we need as far as. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 2 numbers, right? So that's a person and an item.
the remaining
numbers.
cookies will help me remember the code to the game room. Because that's 3 letters. Or, sorry, 3 numbers. So it could be
Right.
4, 2, and 7.
Oh.
Plus somebody's.
Are those the
Oh
ones
yeah,
that
it
are
would
covered?
be. It would be 3. The ones
The
that
ones
are covered.
covered are 4,
Yeah,
2, and
because
7.
7 is there. Yep, 4.
And the red is 2.
Yeah.
So 4, 2, 7, or 2, 4, 7, or 7.
Yeah, but in what
whatever
order,
I
right?
think
Arrangement.
so.
We don't know what order yet,
Yeah, we don't know the
but-
numbers, the orders.
but somebody could maybe open the door using those 3.
Out of curiosity, do the purple cookies all cover the same number?
Yep.
Yeah.
7,
Yep.
7, right?
So
Well,
that's
7.
the
There
you go.
brown.
Yeah.
So then, and then the
Brown
4 is orange, which is the chocolate, which is brown, and then the red is covered by the yellow.
There you
So
go.
that's interesting. We've got 2 colors associated with each.
Yeah. Did we ever
So-
investigate the cookie batter?
4, 2, 7.
Did we just
There
leave
was-
that behind?
Yes. She didn't. It was just her talk to
It
her,
was
or
just
look
in
at
her
her
hand.
notes.
There
Oh, I thought it was an
no
item.
to
Oh, it was,
talk.
it
It's
was
just
the thing
flavor.
under her. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah.
under her.
That was the seating chart, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thing under
but
her
We
arm
still
here
have
is that
we
seating
still have the
chart.
we still have the dumbbell.
Yes, we do.
We do. We
Yeah,
haven't
touch
found
that.
a use for that
And a
yet.
knife.
Should we give it to Fred? I don't know. Or
We
Daphne?
can't. It's
Well, let's
just a
look at
one.
that-
Or a, it's.
Let's
Oh,
look
it's
at
just a
that
1
door.
number. I thought it was a 3-digit number.
No, it's a 1 number.
I'm sure the door is
one
the
number.
code that we need, right? But maybe not.
But maybe it gives us a card that I don't know.
What's the number to the door?
It's under the journal entry there.
What are you talking about?
Move
Yeah,
that
so
card
under
that side.
there.
Yeah.
So 5156.
I got it. 5156. Fred looks at the keypad lock on the door. I doubt even Velma could hack this without a computer. Reveal card 16. Hey, maybe it'll have colors on it.
Yeah.
Some colors.
Hopefully.
Hopefully they're purple, yellow, and brown.
Or orange.
Or
red,
matching the
brown.
numbers.
Right.
That would be too easy.
There you go. Yellow, brown, and the pinky purple.
And purple. Okay.
Maybe that's the
so
order.
Yeah, that's the
Yes,
order.
look.
So that
yellow,
would be-
brown,
So
purple.
274.
247.
274.
2, 4,
No,
7.
247.
2, 4,
Isn't the
7.
brown? The
Which
Brown
one?
is a
Brown
set.
4.
Oh, sorry. Brown. Well, no, I'm going off of the cookie colors.
Yeah,
not
the
Oh.
covers.
Yeah.
So
The cookie
yellow
covers are-
cookie. The yellow
2.
cookie covers a 2. The brown
Yep.
cookie covers the 4. And the purple
Right,
cookie
2, 4,
covers the
7.
7. So 247.
47.
2, 4, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we just
just
have
have-
someone.
Okay, let's
We
wait.
could have Daphne use it.
We should wait for Lincoln to be back.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see you.
I'm here.
So
Just
were we
walked in.
trying with Daphne?
So yeah, Daphne. So, that
So-
would be 3, 2, 4,
So
7,
Lincoln,
right?
Yep.
if you overlay the cookies onto the quilt, then each cookie's color, like the purple color, for example, covers 4 squares that all make the same number pattern. Like they are 4 pieces of a certain number. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Guys,
And then Nikki.
I got it. 3,
Okay.
Okay, good.
3247, right?
And then the door had that same
Yep.
color code on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
under
we're
Daphne.
doing 3, 2, 4, 7 with the code number. Okay.
Yeah, we're looking at that padlock code. Okay, so Daphne taps in the key code, and the door slowly opens. Great job, gang! Yay! Now let's find Velma and solve this mystery, Fred exclaims. Suddenly the lights flicker, and the ghost of Lady Fairmount appears from out of the kitchen. With her hands outstretched, she moves menacingly towards the gang. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Remove cards 16 and 60 from play. And that's the end of chapter 1, guys.
Wow.
Oh, we were so close.
We almost,
We were
12
so
minutes
close.
late.
Yeah, it was so close. Oh wow,
Cool.
that's cool.
Cool.
That was great.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very. I love this system. I love this system.
Yep.
I mean, it's very similar to the unlock system. It's just got a little more
Yeah.
Yep.
meat to it.
Well, it
physical-
helps.
Well, and
physical
also a little more sense of humor. I really like.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
The theme really helps, right?
Yeah.
What
But
was the
combining characters with everything is awesome.
When I like too that like you can use the different characters to achieve different things. So
Yeah.
you get to kind of you get a little bit of a variety in how you solve things.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is fun.
So, what was the other game that was announced in this system, Scott? There was something else that sounded exciting.
Yeah, it's the same system but a different game.
Right.
Which
Who put
let me
this
look it
out?
up. Hold on.
This is the op.
The op.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because if
And
you
you can
didn't,
really play it
if I
with
didn't
like
know
any number
better,
of players.
Yeah.
It
if I
says
didn't
1 to
know better,
99.
I would have guessed this was the Prospero Hall guys.
Yeah, it seems like that. But this is actually Sen and Sen Fong Lim and Jay Cormier designed this with.
Cool.
I guess there's a developer that they've credited. It's not actually on the box. But I did tweet it out. So the other credited designer. But yeah, this is
It's
really
neat, right?
fun.
the the Scooby theme helps tremendously, correct? Like,
Yeah.
like
Oh my
it's,
It's perfect.
and that the gang all themselves sort of have special powers that totally relate to those characters is
Yeah.
right. It just makes it gives it that extra level of fun, and it's also, you're right, it has
Oh,
humor
it's,
too, which is pretty great.
It's
Yeah.
The Shining.
Oh, it is The Shining, huh? Wow. Okay, that's
Shining.
what I was thinking. But
Ooh,
I was like, that can't be
cool.
right. But yeah, that's going to be cool. So this people were
Escape
talking
from
about
Overlook
that this is
Hotel.
The Shining, the hedge
I
maze and all
know,
that
the
stuff. So the
hedge maze.
Overlook Hotel. So there you go.
I like it. That would be awesome if the hedge maze from this game actually shows up in The Shining later.
Shining.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well, there's a hedge maze.
The hedge maze is just teasing the other
the same.
game. Like
Yeah, it's teasing the other game.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fun.
it's like an Easter egg.
Cool.
Well, I
Alright,
like it
so
too
we'll
because
do
that means
Halloween
that this. Yeah, Halloween game night. I like it too. That's like you can use the same system to do humor or horror. Like I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Right.
You can make the genre tweak, which is great.
Yeah, it's really, really clever. They did a really
Yeah.
nice job. I mean, I was just delighted by all these things and how they kept growing. Like this is not potentially done, obviously. The key pieces, the skeleton key pieces. We've added more things which we haven't even used yet.
Yes,
And that's
that's
exciting.
really cool, right?
Yeah.
That the whole thing just keeps it keeps evolving. Some of the stuff keeps evolving. I really, really love it.
Well,
Really,
I'm worried
really
now
nice
that
job.
I'm worried we haven't found. Although the envelopes, we've at least got them in the right order. Like if we ever open, what's the next envelope? 4.
4 through 8.
So if we
Well,
open 5 next, that maybe will let us know we have to go back.
Yeah, I was
Maybe.
gonna
Because we
say it
missed
might be a
something.
good, but we could. I'm glad actually that
Sure.
exists in there because it gives you a little fail safe.
Right.
Yeah, it's really, really fun. They did a great job on this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with it. And I think
I-
we're going to see
Yeah.
a ton of this stuff because
We still haven't gotten into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what? I could be wrong. Maybe we don't.
plus the
That's
book.
true.
I mean, the humor part that Deborah was mentioning is really strong. I mean, the theme is really fun. They really
Yeah.
tie
Yeah.
into the shows. The characters, the way they would be on the show, it was pretty funny. Like
Well, if
just
it-
assuming what Scooby,
Go ahead.
what Shaggy might do, stuff like that.
Well, if it hews at all to Scooby-Doo in any way, shape, or form, then the first person we met, who was the butler, will be the ghost, right? I mean, that's how
That's right.
Scooby-Doo works.
That's right. Well, it's
Wow.
fun too because we all know these characters a little bit just from
Yeah, our
living
youth
in the
is-
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
it's fun when you play it. We all get to try to do the voices, and I think it's cool.
I need to watch the show. I can't. Fred is just a normal guy sounding, but
just a
Yep.
guy, yeah.
but everything
Not
Scooby we read as Scooby should have been read as Scooby.
Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, yeah.
Scooby hasn't said a
But he
whole
doesn't
lot.
speak.
Scooby's running amazing events.
They should-
But it's one. I wonder if characters will disappear once Velma comes back. If others might disappear as well.
Well, chapter 2 could essentially start with Velma again, alone
Right.
somewhere, and have to get to them.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, interesting. That would be really cool.
I mean, we had about 2 hours of gameplay here,
Yeah.
right? More or less.
Yep.
So there stands to think that there's another 2 hours potentially.
It's interesting. The
In the game.
holes are different too. Like this,
Yep.
this has a line through it. Then some of the holes
Yep.
have a dot on them.
Oh,
Oh, really?
That's why I think it's
You're right, look
billiards.
at
so
that.
the billiard
like
ball. They're totally
Stripes
billiard
or
balls.
solids. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
probably
you're
what it is.
totally billiard balls, you guys.
Yeah.
They're billiards.
Yeah.
That's a good call. That is a
Solved
good
it. We
call.
solved
But
it.
the numbers are crossed out though.
I know. High five, kid. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
High five.
Candace, have you played many of these types of games? Have you played many escape room
No,
games?
no, not really. I had someone gave me one of the I think it was an unlock game once, and it was just like when I was getting into gaming, so it just never got played. But they're
you
super
haven't played
fun,
any of
and I've done
Okay.
escape rooms. No, yeah, I've never
Oh, okay.
done, but I've done real escape rooms and had
Sure.
fun with those.
Yeah.
And then like Matt and I are also playing this game called TikTok. If you guys have heard of that, there's like it's like a
No.
2-player only it's like an escape room, but like you both have the app either on your iPad or your phone,
Oh, cool.
and you're trying
Oh,
to
that's
give each
awesome.
other clues. It's really, really, really cool. Like we
Oh, I
just
wonder
sit
if
there and
that's like
get
the
lost
Crusoe
in it.
crew.
I'm not sure. It's called TikTok
TikTok.
something
Okay.
something's tale, but it's
Okay.
great. Like the animation is great, and it's just 2 players. Like you could either be on the phone with somebody playing it, or in the same room. You just don't look at each other's screens, and you're
Oh,
just like
cool.
teeing off each other. Like you see something that helps them find. It's really, really
Right.
fun. But yeah, I haven't played. I don't think I've played any of the unlocked games.
A tale for
Yeah.
two. TikTok, a tale for two.
Yeah.
Tail for
Yeah,
two.
That's
highly
awesome. That
recommend
sounds like
it.
I can't remember. Did you play the Crusoe crew with me, Lincoln or Nikki?
No,
Did
I've
you
not.
guys
We
play with
bought
me?
it. We bought it at Spiel to
Yeah,
actually do it on the show. We just haven't had a chance, obviously.
We haven't.
to do
Yeah,
anything.
it's 4 books, physical books, where every person gets a different view of the same
Oh.
Oh, neat.
thing.
So
it's a
yeah, we
comic
have
book.
it. Once we can get back together, we'll play it.
But if I'm the tall guy, I can interact with things
Reach
that are
things,
above
yeah.
that no one else can reach. And
Oh,
if you're
cool.
there's one character that talks to animals,
oh, wow.
so it's like
Oh, that's,
everybody has a special ability, and they get a different
That-
view on their book.
that reminds me of was that Tintin game? Was that one?
Tintin.
What was that sort of pseudo mystery puzzle game?
Oh,
It was either Tintin.
Yeah, Witness.
It wasn't
Witness,
Tintin.
right?
It,
Witness.
Witness. No.
Yeah.
Is that the one where
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
like
where you whisper in people's
2
ears.
people get up and talk to
yeah, that was
But
one
that
on
was
Lone
themed
Denver
on
for a
some-
little while.
Yeah, I couldn't get
hard to
anyone to
play
play
that.
with me, so I returned it.
Oh.
I'll
Well,
play
now
with
we
you guys.
can't get. Yeah, we will, but we can't whisper to each other right now. We got to wait a little while.
No, I know.
Right.
Well, I guess you could
yeah.
have. Can't you like do secret chats? Like, can't you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
exactly.
chat to one
You can
person?
do
Yes.
secret chats.
Yeah.
Man, that is really cool.
Cool.
I mean, it's
Yeah, this is really
this genre is really. The funny thing is, you kind of think, oh, it's got to be getting near the end, and then
Yeah.
they come up. You know, they used component like ideas from other games, but in a really kind of fun and novel way. I like.
Yeah.
I like each character interacting with things, potentially interacting with things differently, and that is really fun.
Yeah.
Well, and
But
also that we get a peek into this larger mystery of the billiard holes that we still have no idea
Yeah, exactly.
how
Yeah.
it relates to
Yeah.
anything.
And the grates.
But it's this
the
fun thing
grates
to
in the
look
floor.
forward to. Yeah, and
That's
the
great
great
storytelling, right?
Totally.
Like I know Dave does that in puzzle hunts and stuff. Like you'll get pieces of information that are sort of meaningless until near the end, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh, that's what all that stuff
Sometimes.
is for. Sometimes.
The best versions of those are if you can hide them so that you don't even know you've got them.
Right.
Right.
Interesting. I really wonder what you're supposed to do with all that. We'll have to
I
play it
think-
again. Give it some time.
Dale,
Can you
you-
have characters
Dale, you
go
did a
back
puzzle
to
hunt
the
like
stuff?
that.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Go back to what stuff? Yeah,
Oh,
where
I was wondering
it
if the
a puzzle
characters
where-
could go back to the stuff that's already been
No, go
revealed,
ahead.
right? Like if we sent
Yeah.
Shaggy back or Scooby Doo back here, would
Sure.
would we? I guess would we get
yeah.
more?
Sure, why
maybe
not?
we hadn't. If you're being a completionist, like that's what I would do.
Give me a number from the foyer.
So.
How about the piano?
Oh.
All right, what's the piano?
That's under.
What number is the
It's-
piano?
Smell the piano.
It's 4112.
4112. Smells like Raggy. Remarks
Oh,
Scooby.
because he was inside it.
Because he was in it.
Yeah, he was inside of
It
it.
smells like you too. It would smell like you too if you got stuck in it, Scooby, says Daphne.
Daphne's in it.
So there's some more dialogue here.
Yeah.
What does Daphne do on the piano?
She is 3.
I don't know.
3112?
I don't have that one.
3112.
Yeah, 3112.
Here. Okay, 3112. Daphne uses the piano to play Moonlight Sonata, a song she learned as a child.
Interesting. What you could
Awesome.
do if you were really like, if you wanted to mix it up, like have different entry points, right? Instead of a little bit more entries to the books, and just have different characters. Then go, like to replay it again, right? You pick another
You could
scenario
use the
that-
same components maybe with different
Sure.
characters. Yeah.
Sure. Well, what's really
that's
smart
that's
is
more
that
of
they
a hard design though.
No, but I mean, you use all of this stuff, but then you add, you just start with different characters doing different things. You think from a different terms. I mean, obviously, we get to the kitchen, it's Shaggy and Scooby, right? There's a lot of that, sort of. And then I like that he's going to eat them. I'm not that much of a glutton. The
It's
triangle.
really the thing that game. One of the things they did that I thought was really smart is that so you start with just one character, right? So you're not overloaded trying to figure out which person should read what. Or if you want to do what Scott would do, and there's nothing wrong with that in this game, which is just have every person do everything in the room. But you only start with Velma, and then the minute Shaggy shows up, you lose Velma. So
right.
Yeah.
right? So you then still only have sort of one character. So it's nice because it you don't get overloaded early. Like I have to say, I do feel a little overloaded right now that every number that we encounter now can be inspected by 4 characters. And
Right.
whereas the theme gamer part of me, which I don't have very often, only wants to apply the correct person to the correct thing because that
Yeah.
makes it fun.
Yeah.
The worry completionist part of me, like, what if we don't have all the Tetris tiles? Like,
Right.
we would not have
Yeah.
found that Tetris tile if we
But I
hadn't
also-
put Scooby on that.
But I also think, Dave, I think you're probably right that if they've done the game well and correctly, there will be a point where we cannot move on unless we go
Right.
back and find everything. So we'll know.
The game
oh,
will
we
find
must
a
have
way to
missed
send us
something.
back.
Well, going
And
back.
they'll also
sending Fred to
probably
look at that.
split up. Right? They're
Yeah.
gonna split up like they do in the show.
Oh, that's
So-
oh, Candace, that is
Probably
so
like-
coming in chapter 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, because right, that's what they do
That
during
is
the
so
show.
coming.
definitely.
Yeah.
Daphne
It'll
and
be
Fred are
Shaggy
gonna
and
go.
Scooby and Daphne
Yeah.
and Fred and then Velma and
Yeah.
yeah.
We're probably gonna do that.
If it's true to the show, Shaggy and Scooby should be separated, and whatever they do is just completely useless and doesn't help you in any way.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just getting a.
Well,
they
we
find-
sent
they
Fred
find-
back to look at this table, right? The
Yes, we did.
Yes,
the table,
and
and that was
we
how we found out.
We found more clues there,
Yeah.
right?
but
Because he looked under the bowl.
In fairness,
Right.
in
Well, you had
fairness,
looking at
when
the
we,
note, but
The note. It was the
well, that's why because
But it
the
was the
note was
bowl.
in the picture. We only got the candies the last time.
right.
But also, in fairness, we didn't necessarily need what Fred found out. It
No.
was sort of it clarified things. It didn't actually
Right.
give us new information. So you would have been
Right. The
fine
cook-
continuing
cookie
on.
puzzle's
But
the
if you
same
were
way.
stuck on a
Yeah.
puzzle, you could send other characters back to try and get hints. In other words,
Sure.
Right.
so I think that's a smart mechanic.
Wow, it really is cool.
I would agree.
What do you think-
And
what do you
I wouldn't
think,
even be
Nick?
bringing the issue up if we didn't find that
Yeah.
Tetris piece, right?
Yeah.
Nikki, did you like this game?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't
say anything more than anybody else did. I really like the idea that your character has a number and you're all looking at the same thing, but what you find in the book is different because that first number can always be one of the character numbers. So I agree.
I wonder what they're going to do for
Yeah.
the Shining. Is it going to just be one book? I mean, how is that going to interact, right? Are you going to be Jack? Are you going to be? I mean, I'm intrigued.
Well, you could be the three.
Escape from Overlook Hotel. So maybe
It could be the three characters: Wendy, Jack, and
Maybe.
Yeah.
the boy.
Wouldn't that be weird if the
Danny.
Jack character, if like you
Danny,
used
yeah.
Danny.
the Jack
Danny Torrance.
character?
It needs to be.
As-
It
and you
needs
have
to
to
be
use the Jack
Scatman
character.
Crothers' character
Oh yeah.
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 To meet a blunt and the sharp end of an axe at one point, but
Sure.
Use
Gosh,
ass.
wonder if it's going to be a mature rated.
I'm
Caught
sure.
me.
I mean,
I was muted again.
It's these kinds of things. Oh yeah, it's these kind of game systems that always makes me want to push for like the ultimate hard version of this with the weirdest themes and the weirdest topics, right? Like stuff you can't do normally. But I know they can't do it because they can't sell it.
yeah.
I mean, The Shining somehow has become a cult thing, right? I mean, it's a horrific movie, and like it's everybody loves it, but the subject matter is like horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ability shine.
Well, how many
That's Rusty?
how many copies do you need to sell to make it worth your while?
They need to sell a lot.
Yeah, I mean these
This
are
co- this-
licensed, right?
Because they've licensed the IP.
Right.
They have to sell a crap ton. They have to make it very accessible. They need word of mouth sales. You know, it's like that's sort
Could
of
it be-
limits
could-
the design space.
Could it be an expansion pack kind of thing though, where you
Maybe.
make a base game that is more accessible and then something on top of it that is
So,
for more hardcore
the
games?
problem with expansions that because we spoke to Ross about this, is that it's the buyers are much smaller than the main
Yeah, it's always like
purchase.
way less.
So expansions almost never, at least for a company like this
Okay.
dealing with licenses, they don't do it. Now they did do one for the Harry Potter Hogwarts battle. They have
Yeah.
an additional thing, and that was obviously
I'm
big
playing
enough
it
to-
right
Harry
now.
Potter.
Oh, really? Cool.
Oh yeah, nice.
Well, did you
It's
see the?
very, very hard.
Yeah.
Did you see the other game?
We have had to house rule like crazy just to make
I think
it
that's
through
fair.
the monster,
That's fair.
the creature.
Oh, wow.
pack.
I've heard that too. I've heard that from other
It's
people.
so hard.
Did you see the other game that's in that system, the Toy Story one?
No.
So they have a Toy Story set now that's basically, the main box of Harry Potter, but it's a whole bunch of different stuff, and it's supposed to be amazing.
Oh,
I
that's
haven't
so
seen
cool.
it yet, but
I
I'm
would
definitely
love to play
eager
that.
to try that one. Yeah, I like that there's a lot of effort going into IP games. A lot of creative effort that's really quite good. We played the Back to the Future Dice Through Time, which was a
Yeah.
cooperative game, and there's a whole bunch of stuff happening, and we're trying to figure out what to do, and it was quite fun. We had a couple of the designers watching while we were playing, and afterwards they were just excited that we were doing quotes from the movie and all kinds of silly stuff. But it was really a clever game, and that was a different group. Usually you would
Yeah.
see, I mean, this is a different group too. Usually it was always Prospero Hall that does that, and
Right.
I think because Prospero Hall is now owned by Funko, they're moving towards their own thing and less designing for other companies. But then people are stepping up and coming up with great projects using IP. It's really because it was always the IP games were terrible. They were
Right.
just really pasted
Yeah,
on
right.
to
Yeah,
some
they were
basic,
always just-
Right.
basic
right.
A
system.
lot of
and these are
Monopoly clones and clues.
Yeah.
That's my biggest push for the Hogwarts games is how impressively they've integrated the theme. That like the Accio card actually retrieves an item from your
That's
discard.
cool.
Like it's just a really brilliant. It's not just pasted on. They've really thought about Protego is protected if you have to discard it. Like it's very smartly done. And we just played the Jurassic Park game, which
oh,
which
the
was
Ravensburger
fun.
one, Danger
Yes,
Island.
Yeah,
very
the target.
very hard.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But
That's Prospero
like
Hall too.
yeah, so I want to play that with one of my groups to see if we can figure out how to beat it as a person.
Right.
The dinosaur
Yeah.
always wins. So,
Well,
but
it
I guess
was
that's
really
the
cool.
theme, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely. There's another new exciting thing. So, Unlock series has a Star Wars set
Star
coming.
Wars set.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's kind of intriguing. I mean, I really wonder what they're going to do with that. Right? It's cool. Then there's the whole. We have the new Marvel.
Right.
A Villainous coming. That's
Villainous.
got some new stuff coming
Yeah.
going with that. We have the game, but we can't.
I mean, it's kind
talk
of weird.
about
It's
it
like
really
we've
till-
been playing tons of this IP stuff, and it's like we haven't touched a Euro in a while. You know? With no
Well, you
theme.
did
that's
today.
Prospero Hall.
Virtually touched one.
That's true. I played a Viking themed game, not an IP game.
I think that's also Prospero Hall that showed that it could be done, right? That you could
It can be
make
done.
that you could make an IP game that's actually a good game and
Right.
sells okay. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, I mean, did you want to play a little bit of?
Want to do a colorful
Yeah, we could do colorful, real brief,
What was the one
or a
you really
Similio?
wanted?
or Similio, which is the one I'm.
Yeah, let's
just
do a
couldn't remember.
Similio. This could be interesting.
Have you played Similio yet, Deborah, with us?
No,
Is
I
there a
don't
way
think so.
to pack this up when
Oh
you're
yeah, was
mid
there a setup thing?
mid
Did
game
it
Oh
say-
yeah, there is.
end of a chapter?
What was the last-
I thought.
We ended the chapter.
right,
Right.
with reading what? With Daphne opening the door?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was that door
There was
code?
something that said
What was the door code?
Oh, let's see.
I forgot. It was 2 something.
Daphne 156. Is that what that is? Yeah. Daphne
157.
156. Oh,
I know Dave is
we're all-
playing
No, it
Similio.
wasn't. It was not. It was correct.
Oh,
It was
here
the
it is.
door
Daphne
code, right?
Daphne
It-
247. Yes.
Yeah, 3247. So it says if you'd like to pause the game and continue later, place anything that is face up into the chapter 2 envelope. Anything
okay.
discarded or face down can be placed into the box. And then to start chapter 2, read entry 3001.
Neat.
Okay, cool. I figured they'd have to have something like that.
Right.
And we got rid of cards 16 and 60, correct?
Just
Right,
now.
they're in this stack here. They're in the
Okay, great.
discard.
It's like that
Great.
what is it? Time stories. Where it had, like there's a whole
Yeah.
booklet just to tell you how to put it away
Yes.
Set it.
Right.
so that you can keep playing.
7.
You know, Time Story's coming out with a whole
interesting.
new series.
Yeah.
Are
Oh,
they've-
yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
They've changed it so they're not as integral, and you don't need the base set anymore,
Oh.
which we
Yeah.
thought was
Okay.
one of the fun things about the design. But I get it.
System, yeah. Gosh,
And then
there's some things I want to
supposedly-
talk about with that Time Story's first series, but I don't really want to spoil anything.
Yeah, we have only
Well,
played
then
one, so
Yeah.
and I
Well,
know
so I
Deborah a
played-
bunch of them.
I played 2.
Right.
And we're definitely, well, again, the COVID, my friends that I'm playing with, we played the second one and like basically I just did all of it here and they just were like, let's look there, so it was harder
Oh, boy.
to feel.
Right. You did all the manipulation.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was reading everything and at a certain point
Yeah.
it didn't really work. But she said that she did some research and that those games, if you do them in order of publication, there's an overarching story.
Neat.
So we're
There
very
is.
curious to find that out.
Yeah.
Scott has played
I really
several.
want to keep playing.
I played almost all of them. I think there's only 2 I haven't played.
And you were disappointed by one, right?
Oh, so disappointing.
Oh no.
It was the one that's set in LA,
Okay.
Estrella Drive.
Estrella Drive.
Wow.
I don't think I have that one yet.
Yeah, I don't have that
I don't
one
want
either.
to. I don't want to say anything. I mean, here's the thing. Some people might not be. You'll be fine with it. But there were so many translation errors. It really broke the feel.
Oh,
We were just
interesting.
laughing. I mean, it's not like it's. I understand. I know all these guys that do this work, right? Like, so I feel bad for them that the translation got messed up. It basically breaks the suspension of disbelief of I'm a time traveler doing
Oh,
this stuff. Right?
interesting.
It was just goofy. So it's, and I think it sucks because it's really just like an American English speaker / translator could have once overed all of this and been like, what is this word? Like that doesn't make sense in this
Yeah.
context. And that would have fixed so many problems that we had. Like literally, I mean, and I was not the real, I mean, my group is a harsh group. There's 2 game designers in it and me and one other guy. and it's like
Right.
they're like they pick everything apart. But that one was disappointing because it could have been
This game is awesome. It's a very basic. Have you played it yet, Candace Similo?
No.
awesome.
Okay, so Nikki's gonna give us our first set of clues.
boy.
Oh boy.
You're on the hook.
So,
Are we playing a straight up set? We'll just do
Yeah, we're
like
gonna
one
start
Straight
with
up.
the straight up set. Only 4 of us have played it, but we'll let Deborah and
Do you
Candace not.
do you want to
Yes, sir.
be zoomed into the table or not?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
we'll
we'll
switch the
have to
cameras in a
be.
moment. You have to
Yeah,
do
we
it.
can set it up after
You've
that
played
in a
it,
second.
Dave. You remember how it is. You can't. You have to see the whole grid.
Right.
So what the deal is, the way the game works is we have all these characters. So we're playing the Fables version first. We also have the Myth one coming, but we don't have it yet. And then we have here history, but we'll just do Fables first. But there are all these characters from either history or Fables, and
Right.
Nikki, there's a grid of 12 cards, one of which will be the target that Nikki's trying to describe to us by taking other Fable characters and telling us whether the target card is like or unlike this. And the trick is, the first round we remove 1 card out of the 12 cards. Then the next round we remove 2. Then the next round we remove 3. Then the next round we remove 4. So with the information that you've gathered from the other clues, you're trying to figure out the best way to give the information without them taking, obviously, the target card. As soon as they remove the target card from the array, you lose the round.
Is it like Guess Who?
No, you'll see.
Remember that old game with the...
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you're eliminating characters until you get to the
Yeah.
target character.
All right, so here we
And
go.
if you eliminate the target character, you lose.
You lose.
Okay.
So
We're
Nikki will
picking what to
always have
eliminate.
Nikki will always have 5 cards to give us a clue from, and Scott we played this recently.
Let's not say anything. Let's not say anything.
Yes,
Let's just
yes.
play, and then I'll
Yes.
make my. I'll say what. Yeah.
But did you explain the placement of the cards?
Oh yeah.
What
So
you're
the way
doing with
way
that?
you tell whether it's similar or dissimilar. If you put the card in this orientation, the target card is similar to this. If you put it in the landscape orientation, it's dissimilar.
It's similar.
Okay.
See, if we put all of the faces back up, I can move the cards to the correct.
There you go.
It'll get small fast.
Hopefully.
Too.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
It'll be
That's just a
fine.
little
It's good
funny.
enough.
It'll pare down. It'll pare down.
all right. So I got it.
So there's meta connections. There's all kinds of different connections that you could be making, right?
So here's my hand of 5, and you have to repeat again to me.
Vertical
Straight
is
up.
straight up is like, and
Vertical like
horizontal is
horizontal
unlike.
unlike.
Yeah.
This character is
Dissimilar.
unlike this. Okay. Unlike.
Tinkerbell.
So the way I
Unlike
remember
Tinkerbell.
this is, if it's unlike, that means you want to get rid of cards that are like Tinkerbell.
Right.
So eliminate
Correct.
cards that are like.
Right.
So like Dorothy or
Fairy godmother.
Fairy Godmother
Well,
is
Fairy
Fairy
weird.
Godmother.
That seems like a pretty solid.
How many do we have to get rid of
Yeah.
to start?
one for the
One.
first
Just
round.
one.
Is Peter Pan in here? Peter Pan's in here.
He is. He's right here.
He is. So it could be him or
Okay.
a Fairy Godmother.
Okay. So those
Oh.
are the safe choices. Do you want to save those
Yeah.
for later?
No. I like taking everything obvious.
Okay, so I mean,
But that's fine. You
Okay.
guys decide. You guys decide.
You and Dave.
I'm also the contrast person. I always feel you need to keep contrast in the game. So like for me, it's just starting the game, thinking
Yes.
about what's going on here. Nikki says it's not like Tinkerbell, so to me, it's like right off the bat, this guy's pretty
Could be the giant.
suspicious. Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be the target, but it also could
Got
be
it.
male, female. It could also be fair, humans, fair, fey creatures, things like that. So
It
animals.
could also be Peter Pan linked, or
It could
But I
also
also
be-
feel like, yeah.
It could also be
But
she's-
the cat and the
Yeah.
She's trying to
fox.
hint us, though, what to get rid of.
Correct.
Correct.
So
Correct. So I'm saying Peter Pan and Fairy Godmother seem like good
What is-
choices. So the question is, do you want to do those now or save them?
Well, we can leave one of them.
We're going to need choices for later.
Right. That's why I say in the contrast. So do you want to remove Peter Pan just to start off and see what we got?
sure.
Okay,
Any-
But we'll
any
remember
opinion,
that
Candace?
Fairy Godmother is probably
Yeah. I'm
no good.
either one. I'm good with either one.
Well, you're going to see all these will all still be here in the proper orientation. You will
Yeah.
you'll have
So I
the
guess
information.
what Dave is saying is it's obviously Peter. You could obviously remove Peter Pan, so you could leave Peter Pan in the game
For sure.
and thinking
Because
you could
he's a
remove him
contrast.
later.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you could remove him later,
Because
right?
Correct.
only because when you have to get rid of like 3 cards, things get
Yes.
dicey, right?
And 4 cards. When it gets 4, it's
But
frightening.
Right, but part of the problem
that's
though,
also
with that,
what's
Dave,
fun.
is like we don't, other than the Fairy Godmother and Peter Pan, we don't have any other ones
Correct.
that specifically.
That's correct. But
He's just
but
talking about the
you could do
the
what Lincoln
future.
said.
Sure, strategy-wise.
I mean, you could just take a 1 out of 12 shot.
sure.
All right, I'm on board with Peter Pan.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, are we still
You
alive,
have
Nikki?
survived.
All right.
Yay!
Oh,
Unlike
Not
like
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Now we must
So you
remove-
want to remove things that are like Cinderella.
Now we have to remove 2.
Right.
Yep.
We have to remove
Dorothy.
Well,
Little
maybe
Red
Dorothy-
Riding
So far,
Little
Nikki
Red?
has given us 2 females, right?
2 young
Yep.
women.
Yeah. I'm
Dorothy
definitely
and
thinking
Little Red.
Dorothy and Little Red Riding Hood.
Well, we can
Cinderella.
always still get rid of Fairy Godmother as well. But I like Dorothy and Little Red Riding Hood as well.
Is
And we
Fairy
have to-
Godmother in the Cinderella story?
Yes.
Fairy
Yeah.
Godmother
Yes.
is from Cinderella.
In fact, she is.
So how many do we get rid of right now? 2?
2, yeah.
Yeah.
2, then 3, then 4.
So we could. I'm good to do Dorothy
Mm-hmm.
and maybe Fairy Godmother to be safe,
That's
All
what
right.
I'm thinking.
or riding.
And
Yeah,
we'll-
let's do Fairy
with-
Godmother.
We'll keep Red for later.
All right.
Yeah,
Nikki?
let's try.
Did we make it,
All right,
Nikki
Nikki.
P? She
You-
did take another card. I think
You
we
have
did
made
make
it.
Yay!
Now you're going to get rid of 3.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I already love this.
This is
Okay.
where it
This
gets
is a
it.
fantastic game. This is a
Very
great game.
clever.
I'm surprised this
Very
did
clever.
get recommended, right?
It was
Yeah.
on the recommended games?
Was it? Maybe not.
It might not be. I mean, it is in German. I know that. That's how we're getting the myth version. Annie's sending us the myth one.
Is the animals one out yet?
No, it's the
Maybe not
it's
out
the
yet.
4th one. It'll be coming a little bit later.
Another not like.
Wow, not like
I'm
the evil
sorry.
queen.
I'm sorry.
Another lady.
Don't be
Queen of
sorry.
Hearts. Queen of Hearts.
Not like
Queen of
Evil Queen.
Hearts.
So yeah, Queen of Hearts.
I think it's not a woman.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm just going for evil, right?
'Cause she might have been going young here, although Tink might not
Yeah.
be very old. I don't know. Very young.
What about?
Well, that
Would you ever go for the purple in the background?
Yeah, I mean, you
Sure.
could do that too. You could do
Aladdin.
when it gets desperate. Sometimes it's the hair, as an example, what we had recently, and I really dropped the ball on that one.
Yes, it could be hair, clothing, color,
collars,
Yeah.
animal,
be
human.
anything.
anything.
You just have to.
I think we all agree on Queen of Hearts, right? Though, right?
I know.
I would agree.
Yeah.
And maybe Aladdin because of that pink background. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
again, Prince Charming is from Cinderella.
True.
Right.
But the evil queen is Snow White.
True.
I understand.
We could still
I'm
do
not
Little
saying-
Red Riding Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty sure she's out.
Yeah.
The
That's a
problem
pretty
is
similar
I'm. Yeah.
profile.
Or evil versus not evil. Like, I just
Right.
don't know.
Right.
Well, now that she's done this, though, I was like, okay, we're not. We may be going to men, right? Not because she's putting
Yeah.
evil and good characters, right?
Or an
Yeah.
animal.
Right.
Or suspiciously good
An
characters.
aminal.
Yeah. Could be 3 Little Pigs. Could be.
So
that
maybe-
one.
I like the
Maybe
red.
get rid of
and
red?
hood. I like red and the other 2 that are already selected.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Red, Queen of
You
Hearts.
guys-
and-
you guys
All
in
right,
for
let's
that?
try it.
Any objections?
Yeah,
Sure.
Let's try it.
What do you got, Nikki P? Hey, she drew.
No.
No, we didn't. We
Still
lost.
alive.
Fooled you. Yes, you lost.
We did. What was
We
it?
lost.
Aladdin.
It was Aladdin. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the colors are so similar.
He's a good guy. Aladdin is not a
Yeah,
bad
for
guy,
sure.
you guys. He's
No, he's not.
basically
He's
a
a good guy.
princess.
He's
Yeah.
definitely a good.
Boo. Okay, well, let's
Jump.
do it again.
All right. Cool.
Oh, yep. Start over.
This is a game.
Yeah, it's fun.
Are we playing with the...
Let's do history this time. Let's just
Okay,
switch to history.
it's history.
Real quick.
Switch to history. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a little more
I thought
difficult.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
history's tough.
I thought evil versus non-evil.
Should
It's
have
tough
overridden
to
this.
ignore. The problem is, like, I don't like the idea that the clue could be the color background, but by the same token, you only have 5 cards to clue.
Exactly.
And sometimes that's all
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah, once you're the clue giver, you feel like you're so constricted with the 5 cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Believe
really
me,
don't. Unless you get,
as
like,
I was intimating at the
lucky perfect
beginning, I
matches.
really blew it on the final one. I was so frustrated, like, and Scott's like, "You could have done this." I'm like, "Oh, what a boob." Anyway, go ahead and do that
Nikki,
again.
did you have,
Well,
a,
it's
did you
what you
have
see,
your
like,
next
in
card
it.
ready?
It's like what you see.
I was hoping for something that I drew to be better, but I did have a card ready to go.
What was it going to be?
It was going to be difficult because I was going to
Okay.
switch to color at that point.
Oh, interesting.
This
Interesting.
this bad guy
Right.
You can't.
is
You
like...
can't eliminate anything. You can't. You can't.
Yeah.
Unless you know the person will like. I'll never make the color matter. But you kind of have
My
to.
problem-
And the faces
my-
are very similarly drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. My problem is that I just hate those kind of clues. So I'm the guy who will always ignore the color background or the hair color or anything, which doesn't mean I'm right. It's just,
When you guys played this on
depends.
game night, you had the best clues. Do you remember the clues you were giving us from the episode?
hasn't come
Did
out
that
yet.
episode ever... Okay, well,
No,
I'm
not
saying
yet. Yeah. Don't spoil
I
it.
played history, though. I remember I did history, right?
Yeah, we did
I
that
definitely
with
remember
Rob.
the
No, it was Fables. I remember specifically. I don't want to say anything.
Well, tell me now. Oh, because never mind. People are watching.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
occurred
well,
to me
we're at a
that
public
people are
forum here,
technically
Dave.
still watching us.
Yeah, I mean, there are some people still watching.
I feel like we're off camera now, but we're clearly not.
No, we're still on camera.
Excuse me, sorry.
We're on
The
camera
modern
and we
world.
have 80 people
70.
watching us.
Yeah, so we went from
Nice.
200 to 80.
Yeah, well, I'm glad they stuck
Well, you know,
with
people
the-
are on BGG.
For the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wanted to
Yeah,
see
no, it's
what
cool.
was
No, I'm
next
not
on the
complaining.
stage.
I'm not complaining. 80 is actually great for us without a BGG front page.
That's
I
true.
think I remember. I don't remember the fable clue, Scott. I only remember one history clue.
Here, let me
That's all I
text it
remember.
to you, Dave.
And sometimes
your
I
phone?
go
Text it to me.
through,
Do you have your phone?
as far as clues go, like in the fairy tale one, the story, like, oh, this character is from this story,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
It really, it depends. I listen to what people are talking to, and then the cards in
Yeah,
my hand
right.
really
Oh, that's cool.
make
Yeah.
it
that's smart.
difficult.
You don't have the right cards.
Do you remember now?
Man.
All right, here we go.
That was the target.
That was the target, but you could not get to it. But you had so many great meta clues to get there, and you explained it all after the game was over.
Now you know what? I don't remember.
So these
Yeah.
they give you the
I'll just
history of
watch
each
the
of these
episode.
characters on the edge.
I'll
here.
watch the
Which
episode
is
when it
pretty
shows
cool.
up.
So you'll be
The history on I organized
Oh,
them
wow.
by time period for fun one night.
For funsies.
For fun.
I remember that.
And it was very interesting to see the leaps between
The art's great too.
the cards.
And so there's a tougher way to play this is that you play
Oops.
with one deck like the Fables, and then you clue with the history characers,
yeah,
Yeah.
you mix both the decks
which
Mixed
we'll
one-
do.
mixed
together.
decks.
Which we'll do here, but it's hard. Ooh.
We should try that
That
actually.
is really
yeah.
hard.
Yes,
Yeah, it's super hard.
we just gotta
Here's
get.
what I do.
We
You
gotta
do that
next-
succeed
you run
once
that one
with the
next one.
standard one, and then see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't remember.
You-
Is Nikki assigned a target, or does she choose one from these 12?
No, she
No.
randomly
She
takes
is,
one, and then she
Shuffles them.
shuffles them in, and then takes
Got it.
5 cards.
Right.
Got it.
So
That
I,
makes
I draw one random from the deck, and I take out 11 cards, and then I shuffle in
Got it.
to make the
Thank you.
12 you see before you.
Before you.
Beautiful.
And then I draw my 5. Oh boy. This will be a fast game.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
I want you to make it. You've done so good with your clue giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
let
we
you
messed
down.
up- we messed that one up.
Although, who knows what would have happened on the next round?
Not like Mary Shelley. So,
Who's an
Virginia, author.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
author and female. It gilds the lily. Let's do it.
Okay.
It's the lily.
Sure.
you have survived.
All right.
Let's survive.
Maybe the first round.
Okay.
Remind me what Hypatia was.
Ooh!
Astronomer.
Philosopher and astronomer, one of the great thinkers of the Napoleonic school.
I like
No.
it.
Neoplatonic school. Excuse me.
She's her dates are
Yeah,
at
she's
the end.
350
So
to
not
415.
Shakespeare.
Not like William
I like
Shakespeare.
it.
So Queen Elizabeth is similar to Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Same time
Yeah.
period.
What about Van Gogh? Just from the
I like both of
the look
those.
For artists?
I like the.
Yeah.
Well,
I also like
just the look
I
of
also
him.
like the facial hair connection.
Yeah.
yeah.
Those
Yeah,
two, I could
facial
go with that.
hair.
These two?
But I like that she's given us a female and a male, so like we don't know if she's
Right.
clued gender yet at all.
Gender,
Fantastic.
clues, yeah.
I think
I like
those
those
could be
two.
too good. But yeah, I think that's her best bet.
I'm cool with that.
I'm
This
chill.
is definitely harder, yeah.
Da, da, da,
Yeah.
da, 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 da.
Are
I
we
assume
alive?
we've survived.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, we
you
survived.
Ready? You did survive.
Okay.
Sorry, I was.
She did draw the card.
I
right?
had difficult. Well,
Maybe
She
she
did that last
teased me
time to
about
fake us out.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Well, no, I'm trying to draw the card before you guys even make your decision.
Ah,
you
that's
know,
smart.
so-
You should, because it gives you time. It's
Yeah.
smart.
Okay.
And it's not a. Okay, like Napoleon.
Oh, positive clue. All
Maybe, I mean,
Oh, Alexander is like Napoleon.
great.
right. I would.
So it's not Pocahontas. Yeah. Uh,
These are the four I say.
I li-
Are we at three? We're at
I
three.
We're
like
at three. We're only at three.
We're
Yeah,
at
we're only at
three.
three.
Patience. You think that get rid of the ladies.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's also not a leader. I mean,
Yeah.
Pocahontas was just arguably a leader.
No, not
but
Napoleon. No.
not like in a Napoleon way.
Yeah. Okay, I can
Napoleon
go with those
makes
three.
me think of
Now,
Of
again,
Alexander the Great.
so what's happening though is if we go that way, these are the ones I
Yeah.
say. There are no women left, right? In case we need something for contrast.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll get it.
Okay, Scott, Dave's everybody in on this one?
I'm
Wow, I
comfortable
didn't-
with it. Yep.
I didn't even notice the
Yeah.
background.
Little boats.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
look at the little
Pirate.
skulls.
It's pirate. She's
I know,
a
but
pirate
I
lady.
love the skulls.
Are you good with that, Candace?
Okay. Yeah, I
Okay,
think
good.
so.
There we go. Do we make it, Nikki P?
You guys made it.
Yay.
All right. Here we go.
Cow.
4.
Oh,
Gotta do 4.
boy.
Yeah, now we got to do 4.
Wow. I love the
Goodness.
weird, like, gambling feel of this.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Roll
we
the
do
dice.
4,
Yes.
One,
and then
two,
the final one
three,
we do
and then
two.
we're left with
And then you're
And then
left
we're
with
left
2.
with 2.
well, we're left with 2.
Yes.
Left with a 50-50.
Pretty much the
If
truth.
we get that far, we should make it.
Yeah, come on.
Maybe.
You think you would sometimes.
We get that far. We got this. All right.
Wow. Okay.
It all depends what she draws.
Yep. She could have nothing.
Nothing.
Well, I like the idea. Well, she's thinking. I like the idea that the earlier ones are more to do with specifics, and then the later ones you get into color and like which direction are they facing, and like the more.
It just depends. It also just depends.
But it does make sense that would open you up.
So it's
I
like
love
Princess Sissy.
Like Princess
Oh, wow.
Cece.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, for
Good
We
luck.
basically
That's
gotta
so
pick
great.
2 we're keeping. We gotta pick 2 we're keeping.
Okay.
I think we keep Saladin and Tutankhamun because the hair shape maybe.
I'm looking
With
also
the-
at the way her face is pointing.
Yeah.
Yes, is similar to Saladin and Tutankhamun.
So these
Yep.
gone?
That's just my initial.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you there.
Wait a minute, though. Hang on. Are we really going to get rid of Alexander the Great?
That's who I
we
thought
should
it was.
keep
Alexander the Great.
I think we should keep Alexander the Great in.
Keep Alex? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Grayed
my
out.
2 cents is
Oh,
I would
beard.
get rid of all the guys with facial hair. That would be my
Yes.
sense.
Get rid of the beard.
Right? Not Shakespeare, but
Yeah.
Napoleon.
Definitely not
And now maybe
Confucius.
it could be a false positive, but
So you want to keep Tutankhamun and Alexander?
Yeah.
yeah.
Or is
I
it-
What
like
happens to
What is
Sitting
it?
Bull?
Sitting Bull?
Ah,
But
Sitting
his
Bull.
face.
I mean,
isn't on-
he's-
or is that what it is? Sitting Bull. Oops.
Yes.
Sitting Bull.
But his face isn't. I think we should keep Alexander and
Tutankhamun.
I
Yeah,
can't
that's
read it.
that's my guess as well. Maybe.
You want?
Yeah.
You want,
Skinny-
You
I
got
like
it
it.
again?
I like it.
Dave?
Yeah.
Keeping
She's sort of
Alexander,
looking to the
keeping
side.
Yes, I'm on board with that.
Okay.
Okay.
How'd we do, Nikki?
You have survived.
Yay!
Yes.
Are you ready? You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, she's excited. She got a good card.
This
killer-
could work
got the
or
killer
be
card.
an epic fail.
This is great.
Like.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh.
That's
Alexander the Great.
It's got to be Alexander.
Great.
It's got to be Alexander.
It's got to be great.
You are
Yeah, yeah.
correct.
Yay!
So we
A couple-
survived the
We almost
history
got rid of
one.
him.
A couple of the greats.
Couple
Oh,
of the
that's a
greats.
fantastic last card.
Yes,
Did you have
that's
that in your
great,
hand the whole
perfect.
time?
No,
Wow, that's amazing.
Nice.
That's great.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
had.
you definitely keep that one for the end.
She
for
was
sure.
a little later in my hand. She wasn't initial, but I think I drew Isaac Newton last. I'm like, that's not gonna work.
Wow, that is great.
Okay,
Okay.
so forget our interpretation. Wait, don't get rid of it.
Okay.
Forget our interpretation, Nikki. Explain what your clues were.
Yeah.
Explain clues. Okay, these two were artists. This guy is not an artist in any way.
Okay.
Right.
An artist of destruction, maybe.
Oh, didn't Alexandria,
Well,
the library?
he was a fighter.
He was a fighter, not a lover.
Color,
Right.
Oh, really?
And
all the
military, I
gold
guess.
and
Yeah.
the red,
Yeah.
Ah,
Yep.
interesting.
and color again, gold and
Yeah,
red.
Really?
gold.
Wow. So all the stuff
facial
that's
hair
what
was
I
a
wanted to know,
misnomer.
right? So
The
facial hair was
hair.
nothing.
Yeah, but that was great.
position
I
of the
was so
face was
happy
nothing.
You said that. That was perfect. I'm like, oh yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's the clue giving. I wish that you guys had decks because we've played it where Derek has a deck and you guys and then you can do it. Give clues because giving clues is a real challenge. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Let's try. Do you want to mix the two decks and do the one
Yeah,
giving
do
the
that.
one? It's
That's
hard.
gonna make your head explode.
Yeah, I guess I can try to do that. Definitely, I think Nikki's a better
It's
clue
definitely
giver than I am.
advanced
I like giving clues, although frustrating.
No,
But
those
in
are
a
really
fun
good.
way.
Listening to the conversation is great, though, right?
Oh, it's
Giving
great.
clues and listening to the
Very
conversation
smart.
is
Well,
ridiculously
like I just
fun.
said, Dave's like, oh, the facial hair and the direction that Deborah said, the face pointing direction.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow, yeah, totally.
Well, what's nice
Totally,
is
but wrong.
that works out.
It works out.
You've also been in that position where people have interpreted your clues in a way that you didn't see that is so wrong
Well,
that you know that you've accidentally led them down a horrible path.
oh yeah, and there, with the amount of cards you have to get rid of as the game progresses, if you
Yeah.
get people led the wrong direction, there's no time to bring it back unless
Yeah.
you
Well,
have that
Scott-
perfect thing card. But
I was just backing up Scott's initial Alexander the Great thought. That seemed right to
want to
me.
do?
Yeah, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try. We'll see. It's tough. What we did.
Do you have another deck?
Yeah, we have two decks. We have these two.
Oh, we only have
Just
those.
those two, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's two more. One of them is available but not in English yet, and then the other one's not out yet. The next one
I
is
just say
myths, and then the next one after that is animals. So what we did, the experiment we tried that was real for me was hard. I thought was we mixed all the female characters from both decks.
That was insane.
So it was.
Oh,
it was-
interesting.
yeah, it was crazy. We should try that too again.
Oh, that's
So
kind of
gender
cool.
was
Interesting.
Let
not
Nikki
a
give the
thing.
clues and see if she does a better job than I did.
That it was
Well,
hard.
gender. You didn't give a single gender clue last game, and we did it just
Yeah.
fine.
But in that particular game, it was like, wow, I could have gotten rid of, pared this down so easily if I had been able to give a gender clue. But I mean, yeah, that makes it a more challenge. It can make it a more challenging game, and then you're starting to think about other things
Right.
than just that.
Yeah, this one's fun. I gotta
It's
get it.
really cool.
If you'd started with
Simple
Catherine
and
the Great,
clever.
would you put that down first?
No.
Catherine?
You would have saved it.
It's too good of a clue. I mean, what happened was I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I've gone down this color path.
Right.
And then I was looking at the cards. I was reading the names. I'm like, oh, Catherine the Great. I should be doing great.
That's so cool.
We got no.
Part of me was like,
history people.
are they gonna read?
Right, there is no. It's not.
character.
I'm going to give you the clues with the history cards,
Oh, I see.
Right.
which is horrifying.
Gotcha.
We're jumping to advanced.
I thought you
player
meant you were
right
mixing
away.
them together.
No. There's. You can try that. We've tried a couple. This is the other one that's pretty rough. So
I like that though because, like, let's say Peter Pan is your target card, and let's say you start with Tinkerbell, right? You could lay that as your first clue. Like, it's like Tinkerbell, and then if everybody thinks, well, Peter Pan is like Tinkerbell, then all you have to do is just inspect every card for does it fit or does it not fit Peter Pan.
Right. Well, here's your
I
first
like
clue.
that.
I've
I like
busted
that
on
you're laying stuff
that
down that
tactic
doesn't have a
before.
connection necessarily.
It's not like Princess Sissy.
Okay.
So it's not a princess.
No.
So it means we have to
That's
eliminate
That's actually
princesses.
good.
So Cinderella,
Okay.
Snow White.
Snow White is a
Snow White.
princess.
You're only getting rid of one card though.
Little
I know.
Mermaid.
All right.
She's she's
probably
All right.
King Triton. She's a princess.
Cinderella we get rid of maybe, right?
Cinderella
Yeah, I
first,
could go with
right?
Cinderella.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You guys
Lincoln is
succeeded.
encouraging us.
We passed. We passed.
Yay!
Passed the test.
Not like Queen Elizabeth the First.
Queen of Hearts.
A queen,
Yeah.
not like
Queen
a
of
queen. Queen of Hearts.
Okay.
And then do Snow White all.
Royalty. It's not royalty.
I
Yeah.
like Queen of Hearts and Snow White. I think Lincoln is pointing us towards a guy.
Sure.
Okay.
I can
Good
go with
choice.
Queen of Hearts and although Prince
Yeah.
Charming.
How does everybody feel about these two going away?
Cool. Let's try it.
I'm good with
I
it.
can't think of anything
I'm
better.
fine. Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You guys succeeded.
Haha.
Hey! Oh, is my lighting getting weird?
Oh yeah, there's a glare
wow.
or
Oh, yeah,
something.
weird.
Is that the sun
Yeah.
coming
The
through?
sun's going through a shade or something.
Let's see if I can.
It's star. We are all made of star dust.
Star stuff.
Star stuff.
Here's where it gets interesting.
Yeah. All the queens and oh, there's still a prince,
There's still a princess too.
and I guess princess.
Yeah.
Tough.
Well, I'm going to go down this path for a little bit longer and hope another card comes up. It's not like Mary Shelley.
All right.
So not a woman.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. Yeah. But that doesn't help. Well,
Well, we
Wicked,
have to
Wicked
go.
Wicked
Stepmother.
Stepmother, Little Mermaid, and Fairy Godmother.
Fairy godmother. I guess we could do that.
Oh, yeah,
I
because
mean-
we're only doing 3 right now, right?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
three.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Did we make
You guys made it.
Made it.
Uh-oh. Here comes the problem.
Problem child.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Cinderella isn't a princess? Doesn't she marry?
Cinderella
She
is a
marries.
princess.
Yeah, she becomes a
marries.
princess.
She becomes
She's
a princess.
technically a Disney princess, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Totally.
Okay. Not like Marie Antoinette.
Okay.
All right.
So do we go down?
So
Which ones got their heads chopped off?
I don't know.
Ooh, the
This is
huntsman.
kind of fantastic.
Got an axe.
Huh. Well-
Also wondering if it's a color thing because she's wearing like those lavender purple colors. So maybe it's not
Yeah.
like Peter Pan.
Prince Charming. Prince Charming, Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Well, Prince Charming
Wow.
is royalty. Marie Antoinette was a queen.
Right.
So he's probably out.
The huntsman has an axe.
That's a
Which
leap,
we had-
Scott.
I know it's a pretty large leap, but she did get
Well,
her head chopped off.
It could be. There's not 4 of these, but it could be like headgear.
Wait, well,
She's got a big
which one are we
headgear
keeping?
thing.
Which one are we keeping?
The genie's got a
I feel
headgear
like-
thing going on like hers.
True.
I
Yeah.
feel like the odd card out is Puss in Boots, right?
Are we keeping
That's
Puss in
true.
Boots or
Oh,
tossing
I don't
Puss in
know.
I
He's
don't
not going to
know.
have an animal in his history choices.
Boots? Correct.
True.
Well, but that would
feel like-
suggest why
Puss in
everything
Boots.
is unlike it.
I'm thinking we keep.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we keep the 2 on the right, the giant and huntsman.
Okay.
You
For,
want to keep
two?
those?
for some reason, yeah, I think
Or-
those are.
or
it's
you
one of
keep-
those.
Or you keep Genie and Puss in Boots, because there's nothing like that in the history deck.
Ha!
That headgear. The
I don't know.
headgears.
It could
Oh,
be
I see.
headgear. It could be.
Yeah.
All right. Let me throw us way off base
that
and go down a
takes-
path that's probably wrong.
Okay.
Huntsman and
Fantastic.
Genie.
Never mind. I'm not going to do it.
Or she's kind of pink and purple, so that's Genie, Peter Pan, Prince, and maybe the giant.
Yeah, the giant is like more of that shade, and maybe we keep Huntsman and Puss in Boots.
And Puss.
Although I'm looking at Puss in Boots collar.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
kinda.
I know.
Frill,
I have that same problem.
Okay,
The
so
Puss in Boots
Puss in
collar-
Boots, Peter Pan,
What- so-
Prince Charming, and Huntsman.
What was Puss in Boots in the Fables? What is it?
He's
cat?
he's a
Don't remember.
He's a
There's a cat that
fighter,
was
right?
I really don't
yeah,
remember.
Fighter.
Was he a sword
he's
fighter?
like a fighter.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
a sword
Well,
fighter.
as portrayed by Antonio Banderas, he was. But
That's all I
if
know.
that's the actual
and that's
fable.
all I know.
I mean, that's the one I know. I'm Boots in Boots.
He went.
Let me
He
fix
went
my
to the
lighting real
city
quick.
and had adventures.
Oh my gosh.
It's a tough one.
So my
I mean,
vote
we've got-
is
I will
my
tell
Four
vote
you.
is any
young
4
women.
you guys want. My vote is any 4 you guys want, as long as we keep Puss in Boots.
Okay. Well,
I'm
which other
alright
one
with
do you?
that.
Maybe I'm wrong. Prince Charming seems
I would-
like an easy giveaway.
I would keep Puss in Boots too. Which other one would you keep?
Okay.
I don't.
Huntsman.
That's what I
Giant.
don't know.
The
I
Giant.
like Huntsman. I like Giant. I like them both. Right? Like I just don't know. It's really hard.
I think Huntsman we keep in the Puss in Boots.
Even with the hat.
I mean, I'm probably throwing you off with the headgear, right? He didn't put any other headgear
It's
pieces
obviously
down,
something.
did he? Really?
There's so much headgear though.
Yeah, that's true.
What were you going to say, Lee?
But that's a hat, right?
Oh, I drew a. I mean, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Don't-
I-
yeah,
a
don't
lot
say
of it
anything,
is
don't say
whatever
anything,
cards
don't
he's. A lot of it is whatever cards he has, right? Can you rotate Marie Antoinette so it's face up for me? Okay, thank you.
Because I was looking for like bows or
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
around the neck.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter, Puss, and Prince Charming are all pretty necky.
Yeah.
And the giant has a skull around the neck. Huntsman's got a sword.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Tough.
I agree on getting rid of Prince Charming and the genie. Those are the only two I can think that seem right to get rid of. Other than that, I'm at a complete loss.
No, I like the
I would get-
headgear.
Let's get rid of them.
All right. If you like it, then pound the table and do it.
Well, but Marie, we don't like the headgear if we're going off headgear.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
we want to get
you're
rid of. We want to get
correct.
rid of.
Yeah,
headgears.
unlike-
We want to get rid of headgears.
I would say Prince Charming and
So-
Peter Pan can go.
Yeah, I think
Do
so.
we all
Okay,
agree
I
on that?
I agree. Yes.
All right, let's take those
Okay,
two
sure.
out,
This
and
and
we'll
this.
pick two more. Yeah, and we'll pick two more.
Are we keeping Puss in Boots?
I like the idea of keeping.
Sorry, you broke up a little. What was that?
She likes the idea of.
I like the
keeping
idea of
Puss in Boots.
keeping Puss in Boots.
Keeping Puss in Boots. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I vote that we let Candace decide right now.
It's all on Candace.
It's all on you.
It's all on Candace.
All right. I'll say we get rid of Genie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
One more.
this is hard.
That's really
This
hard.
game is really great.
Right?
I say
Huntsman.
Huntsman because of the axe.
Yeah.
Nobody's
He's got
with
a
me there?
knife, I have to tell you. If you're going
Oh, yeah,
for
he does.
sharp
but you don't-
instruments,
you
he
don't
has
cut
a
heads
knife.
off with
killing
knives.
each
Are you going for the axe because of that she got the guillotine?
guillotine.
Is that why you're going for
Yes.
the
Yeah,
axe?
totally. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, get rid of
That's
Huntsman.
as good as anything.
Let's get rid of
I know.
Huntsman.
All right.
I hate to. I'm the bear. I heard it like inside.
No,
All
that
right.
was
That was
Nikki's
Nikki's
sign.
Oh, that was Nikki's sign.
I'm
Okay.
trying to
I'm
decide
with
if
Candace
I
on the
agree
Huntsman.
with you or not.
Well, does anybody have a better?
Nope.
I'm with
she
Candace
chose
on the
Huntsman.
Okay.
I back her. How we do,
This
Lincoln?
is what we keep.
You didn't make it.
Ah, boo.
Deborah had it. What do you think the one thing that you said that you had exactly?
Put it back. Let's put it back.
Neckwear?
That you put that they're not humans.
No,
The neck.
No, okay.
neck. You said they're
Neck.
very necky.
Necky.
Because look at
Okay,
it.
so that would
If you,
be.
if you, so I, here's what I had left in my hand. And if I was able to get it down to this, I would put that as the light.
Yeah, we would have won.
And you
We would have
would've-
won.
If you had gotten it down to the two least necky people, I would have been
Right.
able to. This is what I had in my hand, like banking, because I don't know what my
funny.
future is.
I like
And
problem
I
is
was
the
like, she said,
headgear is
when
what
you
we
said
got
necky,
on.
I'm like, oh my god, and I can't say anything, right? Nobody
Right.
really listened to
Right.
you.
Oh,
I
that's
was
funny.
I
Yeah, it was a week.
mentioned
The collar, yeah.
the collar. I was
But
trying
why
to
would
look
it
at.
put-
But why would you
Boots.
keep? Why would you?
Peter Pan.
But why would you keep
Huntsman,
the genie because of that?
He's
Because
why
he
would you
doesn't
get
have
rid of
anything on his
necky?
neck.
It's not
It's
neck.
not
But who-
necky.
The
Right, but what else
this
would
would
you
go.
Boots, Prince Charming,
This would
Peter
go.
Pan,
This would go.
Right.
and the
And then
Huntsman.
you would choose,
all
hopefully,
has
between
stuff.
these two, because that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You'd have to
Not
pick, this has got
Right.
more neck than this guy. And then if I was
Right.
able to do that, I would say it was like
collar
this.
thing.
So you would.
That's
It would
tough.
end up
That's
like this. You were
hilarious.
hoping.
That is
Yes.
tough.
And
I
then
was-
You know
I
what?
was
You know
thinking
what?
really hard.
If you said if you said it was like in Marie Antoinette, we probably would have kept the genie because of the
Right.
the thing on
The
the head.
headgear
Sure,
thing.
but I'm not looking at
but
that.
he doesn't know that.
I'm trying to
I
get
know.
rid of 4 cards, Scott.
I know.
No, we want to
Four
keep the
cards.
genie, right? We wanted to
we
keep
went
the genie.
Lincoln,
headgear, and
ex-
that was not something he was thinking of when he
No,
looked at
explain
Marie
the first
Antoinette.
3 clues.
Oh yeah.
Women and royalty. I was getting rid of all the royalty because I wanted them
Okay.
out, right? I'm like, none of these people. He is absolutely not royal. I mean, we got there, right? There's only
We
Prince
got
Charming
really
left, really. You know.
close.
I was hoping he'd
Right.
go sooner, but then when I'm like, well, I could use this one. She's got a long neck. You know, I mean, it's a weird one for me, and I'm like, well, I mean, it kind of is it. And then when you're talking about cutting her head off, I'm like, oh, that's terrible.
The guillotine.
Well, it is Marie Antoinette.
That's
Well-
so funny.
Yeah, but I'm not
Well,
looking
but
at it
cutting
like
your-
that necessarily, Scott.
I
How many
know,
of these
but when
guys have
cutting
their
your
heads
head
cut
off-
If I put that
Cutting
first,
your
then
head off
yeah.
at least keeps the genie.
Oh,
If
funny.
we listened to cutting your head off, we would have kept the genie. Ironically enough.
That's true.
If you
That's
if you had
true.
oriented it up and down, we would have kept the genie
Sure.
for sure.
That's what you say now.
Yeah, but he did.
You needed to clear 4
never-
items.
You never know.
That's why
Right.
we eliminated the genie, Lincoln, is because of the headgear.
I understand that, but I
Well,
was
that's not the
trying to
only
remove
reason.
4 cards,
He
not
was
keep
doing,
one.
yeah.
I'm trying to help
Yeah.
you get rid of 4 cards.
If she
But if we-
was, let's move this. If she was
But
like
if you get
that, and this is what we had left,
Right.
I'm trying to help you get rid of 4.
That
not,
would be
not
confusing.
Keep, sure, I need. It
but,
should be to
but,
keep
but
one.
keeping
I
one
understand,
is
Scott.
easier than getting rid of 4.
Then what else do you get rid of? I mean, I get it.
I
Well,
would
but the
just-
rid of
tricky
any-
thing
You know
get
what?
rid of
Here's,
anything.
here's
with
the
her
reality.
up-
I just don't give you clues. 'Cause you,
here's the law.
I know
It's whatever, I
I'm
think, every
backwards.
time.
I know we're definitely backwards for sure.
Because I say
So
with
it's-
her
Oh,
up with all the purple, I would have kept Prince Charming and Peter Pan maybe. Or the genie and the huntsman because of the headgear.
Right.
But it's so hard either way.
I just
Right.
looked at that card. I'm like, well, that is a definite
Yeah.
common thing there. There's a lot of people with long
Yeah.
necks there. Sure, you can always armchair quarterback it after
totally.
it's done, but it's very difficult
Yeah.
to do.
All right, that's all we're
Well,
doing.
I was leaning towards getting rid of Puss in Boots, and especially if it was this
Well,
way.
when you guys initially I was like, well, if they keep Puss in Boots, I mean, it's bad, right? It was one of the things I was looking to get rid of, right? But if
Yeah.
they
Right.
kept it, it's a bad choice. Believe me, it wasn't great. I just couldn't. If I'd used the
These two.
Saladin, I thought maybe, right? I could do that. I wanted to use it as a like. I've had it in my hand for 2 rounds. And I'm
Right,
like,
right.
I
Okay,
wasn't
if
ready
you-
for it yet. I felt.
If you had used that, what do we
Royalty.
keep if you use that? That's the question.
I didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to use it. I wanted it to be down to this one plus something else. And there was nothing else like this in the array. If this came out, you guys probably would have gone for that. Is my feeling. I don't know that I'm right, but
So at this point, I would be based on color. I would definitely take these 2 out, and
Yeah.
then I would take this one out based on the previous hints of royalty.
That's
But
smart.
I would want to keep him.
it still
'Cause
would
he's
work.
so
I mean,
And
purple.
as long as-
those 3, I
Yeah.
don't know who I would throw out as the 4th.
yeah,
Well,
I
I'd
didn't-
probably
Maybe
make my headgear
maybe the
argument.
giant just because he's not as pretty.
poor giant. He's got a big skull thing
giant.
too.
But it's
He does.
It's
It's
a really
hard.
cool game, though. Yeah.
hard when you mix the 2 decks too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun
Sheesh.
though.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what other ones they have coming, because I'm sure they're working on a lot of different ones.
Yeah, well, the art for the animals is way cute. The myths look like they're fun. These are all done by Naeed. He's really, really a great artist.
I wonder if it would work with different artists. Like,
Probably.
you kind of have to have the same artist every one.
But there was a
because
lot
you
of
can
you
mix 'em.
guys.
You
You
can mix
guys
'em.
didn't in both of the games. There was I mean, in this one here. I mean, in both all the rounds, there was some face things too that you guys were cluing into that I was kind of happy that I'm like, okay, cool. This face is turned this way. I'm like, oh, this
Yeah.
is great. They get rid of these.
So much to it. Yeah.
But yeah, I was
some
just
of
I
it
was
is
hoping
just-
to give you guys enough to get. I see Scott's point, but I was hoping to get rid of as many as possible that were like that.
Some of it is just straw grasping on our part sometimes too, right? Like,
Yeah. To find something.
Yeah. It's really cool though.
Yeah, I liked what you said. What you said at the end, Dave, is you were like, "It's as good a choice as any other one we've had." You know?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
You just have to pick your thing.
So do you want to try the mixing the decks up and just go for that and see
Sure.
if our brains explode?
They will explode, but sure. You want me to be the clue giver?
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
We still
I
have
would think.
people
Yeah, I'm
watching?
curious to try it. I'm curious to try it as
I would
the
think,
clue
spoiler
giver. I'd like to
alert.
see the challenge
mind, I
of
won't
that.
say it.
Experience
Yeah.
the challenge.
It's, if you had the whole deck to you, of course, but you only get the
Right.
5.
Yeah, I was real happy when I drew that though. I'm like, well, if I can get it down to those two, I probably got it made. Two things I can
Yeah,
play
that makes
it made.
sense. That totally makes sense.
But I almost feel like I should have played it that round.
Yeah.
well, but then
gone
what
for
do you
Marie
play next
Antoinette.
round?
Marie Antoinette.
Last.
Yeah. Because of the headgear.
Yeah. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, but what if, because of the other card, what if we kept the 2 characters with headgear? Then what do you do?
Well,
right?
the problem was
Then you play Saladin.
that was my problem with playing Saladin, right? Like he's a dude. He fits
Right.
in. I mean, if I say he's like Saladin, then you might get rid of
Right.
Genie. I mean, no, not you wouldn't
keep
get rid of
the- no,
Genie.
we
You
would
keep the Genie. Yeah.
No, we keep him.
Yeah.
Well, my feeling is.
But then how does Marie
if-
clue us between
If
two?
when there are 6 cards,
Yeah.
there's 2
That
cards
was why
with
I kept one.
hats, and you put down something with a hat, then I'm going to keep the 2 hats. The problem is, if that card that you put down to get me there is the only card you have left to separate the 2 at the end, right? Then you have a
Right.
No,
problem.
they
But
both had hats. Both Marie Antoinette and Saladin had hats.
that's my point. In other words, it just happened to work out mathematically that of the 6 cards, only 2 characters had hats. So
I just couldn't believe Deborah even said it. I was like,
That
I
was
was
cool.
trying to get a common thing between the
the next-
forced cards. I was trying
well,
to.
Deborah
clear this
herself
stuff
has a
up.
long, lovely neck. That's why.
That was it.
Okay, Nikki, pick one there and.
My
Hopefully that's
Slumdog Millionaire
Okay,
moment.
so this one I have to make sure that you don't even see
Yeah, I
the
know.
back of the
Yeah, I gotta do it
card
under
that
the
I
table.
pick.
Oh, right.
Because that would give you a clue as to
Half the deck is out.
half of the deck.
Yeah, we won't.
So let me do this under the table. I'm gonna actually.
Derek is actually really good at this game too. He is not.
Randomly.
He plays it a lot with his friends, so
Okay.
he has some clue-giving skills.
Why did Twitch take the pause button out?
I don't like it.
I don't understand that. Like, do they not want you to stop watching anything? You have to exit the app and come back in to get it pause.
You don't. Well, you just in the iPhone, you just leave it and come back. You don't. You just move to another app and then come back.
But isn't that like kind of like
But
annoying?
they don't. They had the pause on the Android.
I know they used
for
to
a while,
have it
and
on
it's
the
gone
iPhone too. No, I think what they want, I don't know. I always feel like things like that are very surreptitious, right? Like, why would you remove a pause button? Because that's what every video player on the internet has.
Yeah, interesting.
What's the reason? What's the real reason?
Okay, here we go. Mixed
All
deck.
right.
It's gonna be scary.
History. Fable. This is where hair and things like that get into it.
Yeah.
I think we had one with gray hair once on one of them.
I like that Isaac Newton has a cowlick.
Yeah,
Has a whoa.
cowlick.
Little cowlick.
He's also got Apple wallpaper with one red apple in it.
All right. And 1, 2, 4, 5.
Only 4 fables.
Who's the woman with the blue paint on her?
Hypatia,
no.
Boudica or whatever.
Boudica. She
Boudica.
was a
I don't know who that is.
Boudica was a queen. Queen of the British Celtic.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
on. She's in Through the Ages. That's the only reason I know.
33 to 60 was her age
Era.
of era,
Yeah.
era, I should say. So you don't get confused with that. I'm playing with this because I don't want to look at my cards. I think it's going to be bad.
Okay.
Woof. There you go, Lincoln. I gave you a wolf. Woof.
Woof.
Woof. Okay.
This is a perfect example, though, of why I like the art all being by the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes it like this.
Not like Alexander
Okay.
the Great.
Not like Alexander the Great.
Julius Caesar.
All right, so
Yeah, I'd get rid of
Julius-
Caesar.
Julius Caesar we can get rid of.
Yeah. Pop him out.
Yeah.
We all in?
Yeah.
Yep.
All in.
Okay, you survived.
Hooray.
Whew.
Have we had a single vertical card oriented in the past 3 games?
Yes.
games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we?
I gave
Okay.
you, and here's one right now.
Nikki did.
All right. I just couldn't remember which ones.
Like Pocahontas.
I don't remember what one I put down, but
Yeah,
I
I
did
can't
do
remember.
at least one.
Keep the ladies.
Yes.
No, I say keep the ladies.
Yeah,
I mean,
keep
I hear
them.
you, the blonde versus the brunettes, but
I
we
think
can get rid of her later.
we need 2, right?
I could get rid of Peter and the cats,
The Fox and the Cat.
Fox and the
Yeah.
cat, maybe.
They're from
That's
Peter
pretty good.
Pinocchio, I think, right, Nikki?
Yeah.
Yes.
I could
Okay,
get
I'm
rid
cool
of
with that.
Hook.
I'm
Dave?
fine
Oh,
with
and
that.
Peter
Yeah.
Pan. Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool.
Let's do those two. Okay.
Nikki P?
Okay, you survived.
Woo.
Is John Smith in this deck?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I would
That
almost
hook
think yes,
is
maybe, right? I feel like they're all in pairs.
What'd you say, Deborah?
I just love the art on Hook.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
So pointed and evil.
Evil. Like the fruits of the
Evil.
devil.
Here's another not like.
Genghis Khan. All right. Yeah, I mean,
That
the
makes-
headpieces. So Genie, Hook, Tutankhamun, and maybe
I
Cinderella.
almost feel like Boudica too.
We only have to do 3.
Oh, we only do 3. Okay. So yeah, maybe the 3
Well-
hats, headdresses.
As long as
I'm
it's
thinking
a guy.
also
I mean, I feel
Boudica
like it's a woman,
because
right?
he's a warrior, kind of. Like
That's true.
Genghis.
That's true. But there aren't any other warriors.
Right.
So it would have to be like 2 separate clues almost. I mean, I like the 3 headdresses.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, let's.
We
I'm
going
good
for
with
it?
this.
Okay.
cool. I'm good
Scott?
with that.
You there, Scott?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was actually doing a message there. I'm fine with
That's
that.
okay.
I mean, I don't want to double think anybody.
Okay. How do we do, Nick? We didn't make it?
You made it.
Okay. You
Yeah.
looked like you were going sighing or.
So I've got about a half hour till Rado.
Yeah,
Wanna do,
yeah,
like,
Oh, okay.
one more of this. And,
yeah.
I mean, you guys could keep playing.
Yeah.
Well,
Although the
I'll have to
streaming
go when we're
would
done
have
with
to
this
stop.
one.
Okay. Cool.
All right. This is going to be fun.
Like
Can you still see
Vincent
that?
Van Gogh.
Like Van Gogh. All right.
Artist.
I see we
Well,
survived.
yeah. Shakespeare and Mary
Like-
Shelley are artists.
Yeah.
Oh no, is Van Gogh upright?
Yes.
He is.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Throws
I
all
would
of
keep.
our
I would
stuff.
keep Mary Shelley and Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
Wow, are we really doing that? That easy?
Wait.
Woo.
Let's think
Maybe.
about.
That's so
I mean,
cool.
it's very
Yeah.
Shakespeare. It's so Shakespeare. Like,
I know.
but
And
is
I think we should
Pocahontas
have
like Shakespeare? No, Pocahontas could be like Mary
No,
Shelley.
I think it's going to be Shelley. I think Shelley's probably the answer.
They've got similar face structure.
Yeah.
They're in the same
Yeah.
position.
Oh yeah.
Well, and it's. I think.
Head-
I really feel like she's given us woman, not man. So
Yeah.
if
I mean,
it's
we can go
woman,
for
not
it.
man, then Van Gogh is clearly keep
Well,
the people
artists.
that are artists.
It's basically trying to get rid of 4 cards.
That's
Let's
my
do
vote
it.
anyway.
Keep the artist. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
You have survived.
Yay.
Ah!
Final clue.
Like Pinocchio.
Like Pinocchio.
Oh no.
What?
Really?
It's
There
not
it
that
is.
Shelley.
says Shakespeare.
Oh, it's
orientation.
Frankenstein. Frankenstein.
Okay.
That too.
Look at the.
Oh, this is the
necks
test.
It's
again.
constructed.
Necks again. Look at the ruff.
That
and the
totally
curve.
clues
Oh,
both
that's
of
on the
them.
neck. I think
Why
I
was
think
it? Why does
Shelley's
it clue
the winner.
Shakespeare? Why does it clue Shakespeare?
Because of the ruffle.
He's not.
but
But he's not
Oh,
I
wearing
guess
a
the
you're
ruffle.
right. It's Pinocchio.
Well, she has sort of
I
one
agree.
too.
Mary Shelley.
I don't,
I think it's Shelley.
I don't
She's
wanna-
got a
it's-
little.
I don't want to be.
I think it's Shelley,
I'm
too.
out. I'm out. You guys decide. I'm out. I don't want
No,
to.
I think it's a
Mary
woman, not a
Shelley?
man. I think the first 2 clues are definitely not men. So for me, I think it's Shelley.
I mean, they're
I think
facing
it's
the
Shelley
same
up
direction.
Pinocchio-
Yeah, that's to me. They're also facing the same direction too.
Yeah,
and
I
then
like
you've
it.
got this. You've got this floral
Yeah.
thing
I think
looking like the.
That's
collar.
what I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lincoln's
Shelley.
right.
Shelly,
All right,
coming
Mary
out with a
Shelley.
bang here.
How'd we do, Nikki?
You made it.
Yay!
Yeah.
But I chose Pinocchio as like a Frankenstein, right?
Yeah.
It's a fake thing
okay.
come to life,
Okay.
animated
That's
or
pretty
whatever.
Cool.
I actually respect that you didn't just plunk down a woman at the end, and I
Okay.
also respect
Did you have a woman?
and I also respect that you
What did you
didn't
have?
choose to put down like historical or fable as a clue. Like, get rid of all the fable cards.
Oh, yay.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
I thought
That's
that was
what I
really
had.
neat of you.
Mad Hatter, nice. This is
Oh,
great.
interesting.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
hard.
Cool.
Wow.
I think you chose the right one out of that bat.
I
for
kind of
sure.
do too. Either
Yeah.
that or Little Mermaid, but Pinocchio is a good choice.
Yeah, Little Mermaid would have worked too. Had you,
It would've
since you were
absolutely
taking us
clued
down
us.
the path of not a male, so.
Yeah.
Well, and like the little faces with the little
But
noses
to me, this
pointing
this
down.
just is more referential to this one than
Yeah.
necessarily that one.
Yep.
Sure, sure.
Yep, and the ruffle
agree.
too.
I wasn't,
agree.
and
I
they
w-
usually go by, the color or the something, but I was thinking more in terms of her story of
Well,
Frankenstein.
the other thing about colors in this game, though, is once you get to the historical ones, the colors are not as bright.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a different ball of wax. Because there's a lot of discussion in normal in play where it's like, oh, the background, look at all, they're all the same color,
Right.
Right.
which is a completely valid thing. Sometimes it's just the best thing you have to get you somewhere. I do love the mixing of the decks, though. I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
That's
really
was
fun.
women
Really
was
fun.
fun too. Although we have less cards, there's not an even split of women. It's like by one or so,
Okay.
2 cards or something like that. But I think there's 30 cards maybe, and we had 28 or something like that. It was cool, or 26 and there were 28. Neat, and it's a very basic kind of game with really fun elements to it. It's really a challenge.
Yeah.
And it can be just crazy how, depending on how the cards come out, what you get. Nikki did a real good job there. Vincent Van Gogh.
Cool.
So Scott, if you had helped us, what would have happened there? What
I
would
would
you
have
have
picked
done?
Mary Shelley. Just because
Okay, cool.
I was thinking Frankenstein.
Yeah,
right,
that's good.
right, yeah.
The monster. You're thinking
Smart.
the monster.
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 Oh.
You know what? Now that I'm remembering, never mind. I'm not going to say anymore.
Oh yeah, you can't talk about it. Yeah, that one. The episode, I remember it being fun.
There will be a show. There'll be an episode with something.
Some
like
Yeah, I don't know if we've done any of the Dave ones with Rodney yet. I don't think
It's a
so.
Dave one with Rodney. Oh.
Yeah, we shot. It was going to be 3 games with roughly the same theme, and then we didn't have time for the third one, so we did Similo. Well, cool. It's nearly.
Yeah.
Scott's got to get ready for his other stream.
By the way,
He's
the Brothers
streaming
Burke
all
did
night.
do their quiz show tonight. We
That's
kind
what
of
I
just
thought.
missed it. Yeah, we went over.
Yeah.
And I do have us on the schedule tomorrow.
They should still be doing the quiz show. It's not done yet.
Yeah, it's still got a half an hour left.
Yeah.
I have it on 7 p.m. Central Time. So, do we need to change it? I don't know
No.
if we can change it. Okay.
Tomorrow. I mean, it was supposed to be
Be
the
5
evening.
o'clock your time.
We were starting
7
at
p.m.
6, and
Central.
everything got pushed back. But I guess Jeff did something, and I misunderstood it. That's okay.
It's all
I don't
right. I
think we
mean, you
changed anything.
can't keep moving
Because
people.
Well,
pushed
it was
it back when
originally
we started.
set for 6, which would be 8. So something was changed.
So when-
We were doing it like the Friday thing, which we've been doing it at 6 o'clock. So something happened with it, and it's fine. It doesn't matter. So anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, I guess at 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Central.
Okay.
And we're gonna have some fun with that. I'm eager to see what we do with that. There's still one. I played one game with Scott of this series, the Deckscape. If that's what we do tomorrow, that I want to do again, hoping that I've forgotten everything because it was so fun.
You probably have. It's been almost 6 months now.
Oh yeah,
Was it when you were out here in January, right?
Yeah.
When
well,
you were out here by yourself.
Mike might be on the show. If I had it, Mike
Oh, and then
might be
Mike-
on the show tomorrow, and we both played that.
But he
with
would
you, so
probably,
that would have been bad.
He probably would have remembered. He would have. One of us would have remembered something.
So having 2 of the 3 people that played it, remembering would be rough. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow evening, and then again on Saturday we're at 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, and we'll have a big mix of different mix of people tomorrow. But Deborah's going to be on all of them. She's free, and it'll be fun. And considering how great her and Dave were today on the well, everybody was really great, but those two
that
are
game
like
is so good.
fast. Nikki was real fast on it too.
yeah.
Though. It was amazing.
What?
Oh, the guy's getting the figuring out some of the elements of the Scooby Doo
Oh,
game.
yeah.
It just
Well,
it
yeah,
just means
can't
we don't
deny
have a
that-
life and we just do
Oh,
puzzles.
that's not true.
That's all it means.
That is not true.
Let us.
Although I showed my husband the pilot of Pigsty last night, Dave.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Are you finally watching television?
Oh no, she has.
I know.
Now
Well,
you're blown.
I have to. When quarantine happened, my
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
screen time
Turn it
reduction went out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
How about the?
because
how
I
about the-
watched it months ago, and then I was like, "Oh, EJ, you should see this. It's like a long, long
Oh, I didn't know
TV
that.
show."
How,
Yeah, so I'm showing
awesome.
it to EJ.
How is the? Are you drinking Coca-Cola?
I have also given in on that one.
Well, I knew that at the end of the year you were gonna. You said when you had some stress, you had a right near the end.
Coca-Cola's I'm such a square.
It is your.
Coca-Cola is my like get wild.
Wild drink.
That's
So,
awesome.
I've been having a little bit of Coca-Cola as a way to
Yeah.
help with this.
Come on, it helps with the rough
Little
stuff that's
comfort
going on
food.
here. Yeah, absolutely. Well, cool.
Cool.
Everybody, thanks a
Yeah,
lot for joining
thanks
us,
for
and
having
take
me.
care.
Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
I
Everybody.